Welcome, friends, to Gusty's Hair, brought to you by L'Oreal. Just kidding. But seriously, I think I'm going to go after shampoo endorsements one of these days. Hey, Crusader. From the north. How am I coming in? Sound all right? I adjusted some of my settings because now that I'm an affiliate, they open it up a little bit, what I could do, and I added a couple filters to try to block out some background noise and stuff like that. So give me some input on how it sounds. Yeah. Other people complained about not being able to hear me at all with the headset. So we'll keep. Rome is huge. I know it's frightening. If I was capable of such an emotion. Let's go here to the score. Rome is as strong as the next three together. Here's me in third place. But we are adding to our lands here in Venetia. We're going to try to take this over. We're getting pretty close on the techs to being able to have a couple more legions. And that's my hope, is that when we get those legions, that we will be able to at least, defend ourselves a little bit if Rome ever does decide to come north. And right now Rome isn't doing anything. They're not at war with anybody. And all of the Casus Belli that they have, you can see what's lighting up is stuff down here. Bolts and such. Stuff down here, Carthage still looks like they've got like a permanent Casus Belli against Carthage. Seleucids, so that's over here. Asians, Oretians, Crete. So nothing up here. So as long as they're looking over here and here, that's fine. Hey, Umbra. All right. Yeah, cool. So you guys have checked out some of those emotes there. We've been working hard over the last, since we saw you last, trying to get some content for you guys. We converted some of the art that Widow Crypt made for us into emotes and some cool stuff. So there's some cool subscriber emotes. There's some stuff there for cheering to unlock. Another thing that's cool, you can see on Crusaders there, and I don't know why Umbra's doesn't have it, but there's that 1 month subscriber. Maybe you guys could choose which things you put in and what you don't. Umbra's got that cool founder. I guess the first 10 people to subscribe get that founder tag, and I think 4 of those have been taken, so there's still 6 of those available, which is cool. What else? Let me show you. Let's see what we got. Put a couple more in that haven't been approved yet, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. And we're definitely going to be adding more. We've got like 10 more slots for custom emotes. So if there's things that you guys want to see, you guys want to have emotes for, we're gonna have one for like Rip. You know what I mean? Like, if he dies, he dies. Get a picture of Dolph on there or something. I don't know. You guys hit me up, and then we can have I can open a channel on the Discord or something. We can talk about whatever we want to see here, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of cool things. There's like, oh, what else did I add? Look, can you look at the what used to be channel points? See the skulls there? So if you wanted to do something that costs skulls to do, then I say, bring me 1,000 skulls or something cool like that. And then if you got that many, then you can name something. That's for the people who, if you can't afford to subscribe or whatever, you can still, by earning those skulls, be able to impact the world that we're building here. You'll be able to change the names of stuff and put your mark on the world here. So that's what we want to make it so everyone can participate. So you can think of other things like that you'd like to see. Let me know. We'll try to make it happen. Right. What else is happening? Okay, so let's take a look at where we're at here. So we know we have a bad research ratio. We are close. We're going to pop one in a couple of years here, it looks like, in the game. So we get that started. Looks like, oh yeah, we're at war. So that's a thing. That's happening. That's live. All right, let's look at, we got good manpower. We got money. Let's check the Legion. It looks like we might be able to add to the Legion here. Let's see. You can edit what you want shown, but I don't have the moon thing as an option. So the moon, yeah, so the moon is the base loyalty badge for subscriber. And we're going to be putting in some different things, you know, like the moon, it will change color or something like that, depending on how long you've been a subscriber for. So, you know, that'll change, you know, you'll be able to tell by looking at somebody, you know, how long they've been a subscriber for. And then we've actually put on, there's a couple of like a tier 2, tier 3 filters, which are pretty cool on the moon. Like we put like, for tier 2, you get like a partial eclipse. And then for tier 3, anyone who's a tier 3, we're doing full solar eclipse, which is pretty cool. So what happened last time? And I don't know if you guys can see those in advance of, or if they're like a surprise or how that works. You know, I don't have to see what it looks like on your end later. But what we did last time is we completed, you know, Germania. We got Germania all sealed up. We completed another mission on just infrastructure build up, and then we accepted another mission that is to take over Venetia, which is what we're working on now. And my thought process there was, yeah, I don't want to spread myself too thin, but the way that you get power in this game is from pops, which is population, and from you know, having more land. So to compete with Rome at all, I feel like I need to, if I can grab some of this stuff, and it's not bordering Rome, so it's not going to expose us to the danger. So might as well grab it while the grabbing's good. You know, I've got Legion, I've got, you know, a lot of levies from Germania. We can take this, it'll give us a whole slug of more levies, and then we'll be able to add in 2 new legions as soon as I open up that cohort. You know, we'll keep saving our money, we'll keep saving our manpower, so when that pops, we can have a Germania Legion and a Venetia Legion also. So I thought it was a good idea, so we might as well do it. So right now we're at war with Gaunthonia, Galindia, and Venetia. I want to occupy all of this territory. I think for, you know, for the region, we'll just go up here. You know, when I get down here to where Herulia is, I might not need to take or want to take all of this, but maybe I will anyways. We'll see once we get there. We're not there right now. We got to win this war, and we'll see what's up with Bastarnia. Bastarnia has an alliance with Chaucia, so a war with them would do that. I don't care about this property down here. That's even a different, oh wait. No, yeah, it's down here, not here. So that would be fairly easy. What's Herulia? Herulia has no allies, so if I want to attack them next, you know, I could take into this. But I'll probably do Bastarnia next after this. Hail Odin. Okay, so Crusader has invoked Odin, so we will say a prayer to Odin and ask him for his insight and for courage in battle to face the enemy. Thank you, Crusader, for doing that. It's always the right time to hail Odin. Thank you for doing that. All right, so we are at war. Looks like we are doing, we have occupied Rugia, which is our primary target, and these guys were allies, but we want to take them out too. Our Legion is chasing down these people who have come in and tried to attack our forts over here. And we're going to take the levy here, and our next move. Let's go to here. That we have the Legion is actually just defending our borders, so they'll come down and handle this, I guess. I'm gonna miss that guy though. I'm gonna take charge of the Legion. Making the wrong move. I don't think their movement is locked, but we want them to actually go here. Except these guys first, I think. Them from rampaging. Don't care about our navy. Not very navy. So if the moderator's blocking your cool moon loyalty badge, I'm sorry for that, Umbra. We're learning as we go here. We'll figure out how to get it. Guys, we'll go here and intercept these guys. Whoa. Pause. Now they're locked. There's 11,000 mercenaries here, and they're trying to predict that we are likely going to lose, probably because their commander is so powerful. I should have my legion. This other group. But we're committed. So if you look at the clock here, 6:23, and we have to go to 6:27. So we've got 104 years left to play. Hail Odin. Genza has invoked Odin. We need his help. We need Odin's help to win this battle. It's not looking good for that particular fight. Hopefully, they're locked also, so that's going to happen. But we will just have to take our legion up there and smack them. I'm not really concerned about that. Let's just run it down and see what happens. Okay, gotta keep track here. At least there, now that we've got these guys in. One thing I could do is I could change the governor who's in charge of Germania. Then these guys all backed off. Let's move this guy down. That. There's 2 units here. I want to. Looks like because they're moving. And when they get there, I'll reattach them. Okay. So Odin was the god of war. He's also the god of poetry. He was one of the only male gods who used magic and witchcraft, which is traditionally like a feminine thing in the Norse culture, but you know what? If Odin does it, then it's good for everyone. Quality. Freya taught him. And he learned from when he hung himself on the tree in Brazil. Yeah, we're definitely not doing well here with our morale. So we turned it around. Nice. It was Odin. No. Turn it around. Ah. Thought we were ahead for a second there. All right. Got here. Guys. Let's take those guys up here and attach them to, where are these guys going to retreat to? All the way back there, dang it. All right. These guys with the lead. Bring them back down. Take them up there. Just hard to see this siege. It's highlighted. 7%. A lot of guys up here. Okay, we got a queued event. Grand Festival. Stunning display of generosity. Arbogast, a well-loved member of our religious institution, has commissioned a grand festival out of his own pocket. Superb. Excellent. We'll get some culture happiness from that. All right. Come here. Select. Attach those guys to that unit now. So they'll move with them. Take them up here. As soon as this is over, we're going to run them up here. Try to stop that siege from ending. Let me just quickly consult. Nice. How do you like that one, Janza? That was a cheer reward. That's the level 1 tier cheer reward. That's the rune for Tyr, who is it's called Taiwas. And Tyr was the god who put his hand in the mouth of the Fenris wolf to bind the Fenris wolf. So he is the god of making oaths. He's often invoked for like justice. And his name is in the name Gustyrill found. We discovered that, so we're taking him as one of our gods in this game. As a true god. Okay, so I did have some things written down. A couple of things, Janza and Umbra, you guys, because of all the gift subscriptions you did in the last stream, you guys still have, I've written down how many things you guys can name. You guys still have custom names in the bank. So if you guys ever decide there's something pops up and you want to name something, just call it out and do that. Looks like I want to, at some point, improve relations with Herulia Orientalis and integrate them back in. That's something that we can do for not very much money. I'm just want to take a look at some things that I had hanging from the last session before we get too far and forget about it. Improve opinion. When this gets up to like 200, we can integrate them back in. We're currently integrating our feudatory Lugia into the larger Suionia right now. So that's a good thing. So it says here I need to check the governor policies. Let's check the governor. Let's make sure that we have, so we have a guy who's in right now who has a 6 martial and a 9 finesse, and that's good for finesse, but not good for martial. If we change the governor and go for someone with a higher, looks like the highest we could get is a 6 anyways, and that's what he's got. So let's just leave him in the position. I was just seeing if there's anybody available that had a better martial than him. So we'll leave him in place. Let's look at what we've got for the governor policies and make sure they're good. So it looks like everybody's pretty happy here. Like some of these people who are, they're very happy. They could be, and these guys here, this is the governor of our new lands in Venetia. And it looks like he's got them converting to our religion, but I think they already are of the religion, so that's like a wasted guess. Everyone here is Twistic, and Twisto is proto-Tyr, so there's Tyr again. When my turn comes up, first male you have in your family, you can name him after me, Umbra Mortis. Okay, I'm gonna write that down just as a reminder. I don't think I'll forget. My memory is pretty good, but first male heir. They might not be the heir. It might be like the 3rd son, but you never know if you become the heir, right? Things can happen. First male heir born, we will call Umbra Mortis. You call Dibs, so you've got it. And you've actually got like 5 more after that. We're not going to do a George Foreman, though. Well, it's up to you. We can name them all. All the kids are named Umbra Mortis for a while. You know what I mean? It's a, whatever. But the first one, anyways, like George Foreman. Let's change these governor policies. Let's change them. They're super happy, so let's put them on encourage trade. They don't need to be converting anybody. All these ones that have 100% loyalty, you can have them on encouraging trade right now. This one here, encouraging trade also. Gotta get more money. You gotta spend money to make money. These ones down here, we'll just have them, we'll leave them on harsh treatment and get their loyalty up higher so we don't have to do it. Hello, Dr. Arnie. So, how's everybody like those emotes? You can thank Dr. Arnie. He was primarily responsible for helping to create those for you guys. So give him some props for that. He's a huge asset to the channel, to the stream. Very grateful. And like I say, more to come. We're going to put more, we don't have to worry about it right now because we haven't been going long enough to have anyone with the loyalty of 2 months or anything like that. But we'll get those loaded in as we create them. And there's more things too. Like we can convert like the bits. There's a whole lot of things that we can. But we just have to figure it out what we want to do with it. If anything, we'll check it out. All right, so we did the governor protocols. Let's go to the capital here. Let's build an aqueduct here. Let's get that population capacity up. It was expensive, but we'll do it. And the other thing we want to do is we want to check the actual heir right now is this guy, Ashley. He just turned 12. And let's tutor him. And let's give him a good marshal. It seems like some of our marshal stuff is pretty low outside, and we want to have a good high marshal. So let's make him be a great warrior. Train him for that. He has a brother who is 8, so we'll need to keep an eye on him. So in 4 years, we'll need to tutor him as well. So we got the air, cultures, add to the legion. Now let's look at the legion real quick. I feel like we can add a unit to the legion. Was the legion? Was it the legion that was hungry? I think the legion was hungry. We need to increase their food capacity. It's ridiculous. So let's put another supply. Won't let me do it right now. Okay, we have to own and control the territory that they're in before we can do that. So as soon as we do control it, then we will add to the legion. Notice how low the legitimacy is. That's not good for the current king. Well, it's going up. It's positive growth right now. Siege is almost over. Viturgian Civil War. So this is Viturgia over here. So they just had a civil war apparently. It is a factor because they're often at war with Rome. So we want them to be strong to be able to resist us. So let's bring these guys. Looks like they can actually win the siege, which is annoying. So let's just go here. That, and where are my all of these guys again? But soon. All right, let's start marching them back. I'll move here to max access. Oh, I see. That's that is not the enemy. The enemy is up here. Start heading them up there. Go up after. So these are the guys that just kicked these guys' butts. So we got kind of all of our units back together again. We have one of our allies. So we have allies that are sieging that down for us. So let's move our here. Try to face these guys. Let's also go here, turn our fork maintenance up. Liberation. Council of Urinia have taken upon themselves to free a sizable quantity of privately owned slaves. We could intervene if we think best. Letting slaves get too comfortable could have repercussions. That's okay. We'll allow them to become free. Is this 15,000? Yeah. Okay, so that's a good sized stack. Not good sized enough, apparently. Stack. Where are they going to? Helveconia, Helveconia. They're all going. Let's check. 2011. Probably the best of any stack. It's better is 8. Bad happens to him. Let's check his loyalty. We've got Gundred, my buddies. Where's the Theotis? It's on here. Track the heads of the families. Make sure they're kind of sketch. I want this guy to be extra loyal. If we lose the Legion, we'll lose. Or pause. Let's see if we can go ahead and add that cohort of supply because we've been struggling with it. So how's you guys' days going out there? Having a good one? Having a good day here. Pause. Your morale is 3-5 hours is less. Come on, reinforcements. Get in. Go reinforcements. Get in there. Get in the fight. Don't lose. Don't lose. Uniform regulations. Usually, Ashley Gundred has started to insist on formal uniform regulations for all who serve under him. Appears to be having a positive effect on the outcome of his military engagements. Gains disciplined. Excellent. King, we are victorious. Excellent. We beat that huge stack off. No, we didn't. Praising. Okay, let's see. So we need to bring this here. Like, oh well. Martial advance, nice. Okay. So this is one of the texts we've been waiting for. Oh, we got a disloyal tribune. That's no good. Well, let's go. So we got one choice. Veteran reassignment. Experience decay -50. Okay, and then one away from cohorts. Yes, definitely want to do that. Can't wait for this. That's going to be an exciting moment. How far away are we from it? 629, about 4 years. Okay. So I was messing around in the CK3, trying to kind of prep for when we go to that, the next phase of the mega campaign. And I made kind of a rough draft of what if we use the ruler designer to create the ruler that we have in that game, some of his stats and stuff. It's kind of cool. I think that that's going to work with the test one that I did. You know, there's all those ancient people, which was really bizarre bug on that. But I'm thinking what we would do at the end of this will be I've saved this game in the cloud, so I can download the game from the cloud and get the file as it is. If you know, I'm not trying to front, because I could die. We could implode this whole thing and everything could go down. But I'm feeling pretty good about it right now. But if we make it to the end of this game, another 102 years, I can take that save file and have it and lock it, right? And we could use that and know that we can use that and know that it would work to upload into CK3. But then it might be fun to go ahead and just click observe and let time pass and see how long, based on how we've got it set up at the end of the game, how long Suionia would last. And if it lasts like the whole 800 years or whatever in any form, then we could maybe get another game file from that point and just go ahead and use that one. And that might be interesting to do too. And it would be kind of fun to watch, you know, the time pass and the map change and just be like eating popcorn and biting our fingernails and be like, oh no, is Suionia going to last or not? You know, and then watch it, you know, just totally become Rome or whatever, you know, and then it's like, whatever, we won we use our other game file or just, you know, we could get a game file as close as, I don't want to cheat it. It's like either use the game file or make it the whole time and then go with whatever's left of the kingdom at that point. You know what I mean? Because it could do it. Who knows? I mean, these other, you know, Rome's not messing with Seleucids. Maybe they won't mess with Suionia. We get Suionia buffed up in the next 100 years here, then maybe they could stand the test of time. We'd have to test it, see. So give me some feedback on that, what you think about it. All right, back to the war. Let me see if I can sneak somebody up here, one of these units, or if I have to take this before I can move into this other country. I think because I have this, maybe I'll be able to come in and just keep going here. So probably want to take the Legion in. So we'll select the Legion and see if we can, yeah, take them in and farther along. You're asking if I do, if I watch the replay? Sometimes I go back and watch parts of it. I don't know that I don't sit and just watch another 4 hours right after I did for 4 hours. But if I definitely encourage, you know, people who want to see how we got this far to do it. You know, I have definitely uploaded all the entire saga. Just short, I think the last 2 streams I need to upload to YouTube. I have gotten a little behind since I became affiliate. I've been focused on trying to get the affiliate stuff all, you know, place. But I'm going to upload a couple of maybe 2 or 3 of the last streams and get that caught up. But it's all there. The record is there. Okay, integration of Lugia. Our client Lugia has long upheld Swionian ideals in a fair and even-handed manner. Time. It doesn't matter, of course, therefore, that their eventual integration into our state is to be a cause for jubilation. You can search, play. Oh, you mean like after it's over, or I don't know what you're talking about. Watch it after it's over, and watch all the high speed, like in high speed, like fast forward, like over time, and see all of the different countries growing and shrinking and around and stuff. Is that what we're talking about? All right. Luigi and Elite have been instrumental in facilitating this union. We are hoping to find a place within our government. Let's take a look. He's no good. He's all right. He's no good. So we'll give Vakramon. The great families of Lugia. Several important families are known for having held sway in Lugia. Whilst we have consigned the lesser men and women of this fallen nation to their fate, we must decide carefully upon how to treat the Lugian elite. Okay, well, we'll definitely try to do that too. That might be a fun thing to do before we move on to CK3. But Imperator Rome in the rear view temporarily, because after we finish the campaign, maybe we'll start again from the beginning. Because definitely the learning curve. When I started playing, it was pretty raw. If I was to start again, I know we'd get established and stronger from the start. We'd be able to be more of a threat to Rome. So that's something to consider for the future. I'm not sure exactly, what we'll be doing, where we'll be when we get to the end of this mega campaign. It'll be interesting to see what we want to do. Definitely having that conversation. Okay. So we can offer sanctuary to a couple of these other guys. These are the guys we didn't like. So I'll gain some popularity here. Okay. Death. Randibald Twom disappeared into obscurity. Okay. Sad for him. Let's look at who we've got as a disloyal character here. Tribune. This guy's no good. He's got a pretty high power base, though. Looks like I have the money to bribe him. So, that for now. Then I want him to not be. He's not even that. Let's get him out of. I don't know why he's here. Let's replace him. Somebody else. What is he? He's a Haramdrid. Haramdrid have places here. So this guy is also steadfast. So let's put him in. Okay. That was good. Good stuff. Onward. Where are we at with the score? Second place. Nice. We passed Moria quite significantly. Rome just keeps piling it on here. Let's check them. See if they're at war with everybody. They're just standing pat. I'm okay with them just standing pat. I have confirmed in CK3 that there will be Catholics in the conversion. They're there. I don't know if they have property or whatever, but they're there. So we will have the goal of wiping out the Catholics in CK3. So that's exciting. Glad that they'll be there to give us some definite purpose. We have to take out Italy, I think, to make sure they eradicated. So, sure. It's that. Uh-oh. Pause. Okay, we've got huge stack coming at us that doesn't look good. Very likely that we will lose. I might want to bring the Legion back down. I might want to just call this off and bring the Legion down. That's what I'm going to do. Our manpower's been Ermagerd. We need an Ermagerd emote, like stat. Absolutely. I don't know what that would look like, but we need that. Or we know we need. I saw on somebody else's stream that there's like a you can do like a sound capture, and then you could spend some skulls, and it would like autoplay and just go, "Oh my god!" I bet people would be spamming that though. Probably be. It might be funny too. I just have to price it right so that we don't get, like they can't do it so many times an hour or something like that. But that'd be hilarious. Okay. Laughed so hard. Arbogastiotis is cultivating the reputation. Splendid. We get some stability. That's good. It's increased. Legal challenge. The law is a tiresome invention. Brandishing papers. Is Amicus here? He's not here right now. He was the Ermagerd. See Peter Peladon though. Are you listening in? Joel, welcome to the stream. You're here. You know Dr. Arnie. Glad you're here. All right. Law is a tiresome invention. Brandishing papers and surrounded by lackeys. I'm calling this Ashley. I'm pronouncing this Ashley. Like Evil Dead. It's Ash. All right. In fact, owned by his branch of the family of the Gundreds. Spurious though these claims may be, Ashley appears to have the paperwork to back this up. We didn't need that land anyways. The Gundreds will lose a holding. Rocco 2 is the king. Was that his dad? Dad Ashley? No. Who's Ashley? Son? Son shouldn't be doing it. The Ashley Gundreds are there. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Askarum. I guess we're pronouncing it Ash, then it's Asherum. Hey, nice. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. It helps. It does. You should check out some of those emotes that Freddie made, though. Pretty cool. Okay, so yes, it's going to the. Is he getting? By his branch. So we can either give him gold and we'd lose gold, or we don't need the title. I mean, if we give him the holding, it doesn't affect the family's power base. So let's just give him the thing. It's fine. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, our guys are coming down. Of course. What's this? Peace imminent. May get our war goal automatically enforced when 1,085 days have passed. And it says currently there have been 1 day. So we got a lot of time on that. Offer of alliance from Herulia. I mean, no. We're going to have to go to war with Herulia pretty soon. So we're going to decline that. I mean, maybe after we take the property from them that we want, maybe then they'll be willing to do it. Kind of want. I don't really want withdrawal. Not sure. At some point, we're going to want allies that can help us against Rome. So I'd be looking at like Carthage, Thrace, Liturgia. You know what I'm saying? I do have a gap for an alliance right now. Let's look at Brinia. Dissolve an alliance. I already have an alliance with already. Syria, remote. Why is Vernia acting like maybe I can't do any of that because I'm at war currently. Got it. So so Peter, is this the first stream you've been to? Can't remember seeing your name in the list before, but Glad you're here now. Come on, reinforcements. Okay. Looks like we'll okay. This battle. We are victorious. Let's take the back to that. Sad news. Here's the consort. Remember, we had him marry because there was no available young women for the king to marry, so we married him to an elderly lady who was near death to try to give him something. Right on. Well, yeah, just say hey when you come by, so I can say hey back. Hope you're doing good. Married. Okay, so let's try see if there's any new ladies that have. Oh man, this click. Yeah. Hey, Septum. No, so it was just because he was very young and his stats were no good. Looks like I've done it again. Hers are no good. We're gonna that one and try again. So I was trying to click on to sort by age. Aha. Yeah, no, everyone. So he was very young. So this guy took the crown when he was a baby. He was 4 years old. And so we had to, and he didn't have a regent or anything to help him, and his stats were garbage. And even when he grew up older, he obviously didn't get very good teaching. He's tactically inflexible, good-natured, lazy, not very good. So we need to get him a bride who can help. And then when he got old enough to be married at age 16, there was the next youngest one was like in their 30s, like late 30s too. They weren't even like mid 30s. Yes, she just died, Janza. And look who we have. We have somebody who's 18, who has some decent, at least better than him. So she'll be able to use the consort. If the consort has better stats, they get used instead of his. So she's got a better martial score. She's got a better finesse. He's got the charisma and the zeal. So she'll take up this. This is if she'll marry him, right? So can you marry multiple women at the same time? Not with our current laws. I don't think you can in this game. I mean, there may be, when you get to CK3, you can definitely see a Crusader. Hope you can come back, but thanks for coming by. Good to see you. So, yeah, in CK3, you can definitely, depending on the religion that you have, you can have concubines, which is if you're part of like Asatru religion has concubines, but then there's other ones that do have multiple wives that act, kind of under the same mechanics. It's a little bit different thing. Yeah. So I'm glad you could make it today, Septum. Let's check out this marriage. Look around. Things have changed since you were here last. I made affiliate. We've opened up some emotes. We've been able to add some custom emotes in. If you look underneath the chat, there's a skull there. That's our currency of the realm that we're using for the channel. Cool. So there's some things there that you can do. Once you've been watching long enough that you earn 1,000 points, you'll be able to name something in the game. We'll let you customize something. And there's not a whole lot of customization in this game, but in CK3, there's going to be tons. And we're also using that as a reward for subscribers. People who subscribe or do gift subscriptions for people will get to customize. I'll write it down in the book. If there's nothing that you immediately want to customize, you can save them up and then you can use them later. I'll be keeping track. That kind of thing. All right, let's see what we got going on. Suitable match. After careful deliberation, assessment of potential spouses, and a great deal of research into various bloodlines and heritages, Croco summoned his aides and issued an offer of marriage to Randild of the Segamandrid dynasty. The envoy who delivered the proposal, however, reports that he barely made it out alive. After Randild flew into a great rage, hurling a jagged rock with great accuracy and nearly decapitating him. Wow. Seems that Randall considers our suggestion with great contempt. We may need to sweeten the deal by increasing the size of the dowry. Well, we definitely want to marry her, and she's spunky, right? So let's click on her here again and take a look at what traits she's bringing. Justice. She's healthy, but she's got some inflammation. She's obsessive. All right. A hard bargain, but worth every penny. We're going to go into debt for her. We are. Good. Okay. Now, we won't be in debt. Well, shoot. What can we do to, because we're at war, we bring our fort maintenance down a little bit. Yeah, Rome is huge. But we're about to pop cohorts, which will mean we'll be able to hire two more legions, which are professional soldiers, which are better than levies. And when we can do that, when we can get a Germania Legion and a Venetia Legion after we take over Venetia, which is what we're doing, then we'll be in a better position to defend ourselves against Rome if we ever have to. So, hey Septim, I do have a Discord that I made for the project also. So if you haven't joined that, that'd be good. We definitely be looking for input from the community there on things that we want to see. I think I sent you an invite already. So look for that. Here we go. Let's try to wrap this war up. We got to take over this whole area. Okay, so we won this siege. Now, what I want to do with these guys is leave them here until their morale increases because it's low. Cool, thanks. These guys are retreating. As long as these guys are not, I can bring them in. Cultural osmosis. The tutor that we have employed to oversee the education of our heir Ashley is of sufficiently foreign culture as to convince Ashley that their ways are superior. Boo. If we let these lessons continue, Ashley is sure to become emulating these foreign ways. If not, we are forced to deprive Tutimer of his position at court. His stats are garbage. Why is he the tutor? This must have been a political. We're going to fire him immediately. All right, let's go here. See the best man for the job. Let's just check the families real quick. To the Navy with him. Exactly. Fireman mechanic. Okay, so all of the families are content. So let's go ahead and put somebody good in this tutor position because it is the heir's education after all. So it's very important. Put Ingeborg in. One of our researchers thinks he's just about to make a notable scientific breakthrough. This is excellent. This pops something for us. This could give us the cohorts that we want. Not that we have any manpower or money, right? But the future will be good. Okay, one of our researchers thinks he's about to make a notable scientific breakthrough. To be able to get his hands on some of these, he has personally asked our king if he can be given access to them. The rest of our researchers will certainly suffer if we were to make this move, but maybe it is worth it after all. He will get everything he needs. We get corruption. Suionia gets martial advanced progress. Or this guy will lose loyalty. So I don't think, so this is our martial researcher. They're nowhere near a breakthrough. If it was our religious guy, And I'd gain corruption. 85% martial advance progress, though. I mean, that's not nothing. Search points minus 35. No, we're not doing it. Let's take a look here. It's 5,000. What's going on? These guys are away. What needs to be taken? It's way over here. Also, this is to get siege down. I think, though, that I want to just move these guys, attack these guys on our way over here, and then this Legion gets done, then I can have them go up here or here just to save time and keep them on their heels. So they're running to going to no man's land. So these guys are blocking me. I can go too. It's not lighting up like they're locked though. To be able to hit us. We could hit them and we might lose because their commander is better. Governor's garbage. We need professional soldiers. Okay, so we won the siege up here. Got another big long siege here that we want to do with our, so we'll do that. Okay, so we lost iron, marble, and stone, precious metals. What's on here? Vegetables. Wow. So we just opened up a whole ton of imports, like 8 import routes. So we're going to have to look and see what we want to do to improve our position here. Got a lot of new stuff. Looks like we're getting some unrest from slaves, so we might want to try to boost the slave happiness. Stone reduces build cost. Furs is tribesmen. We don't care about tribesmen. Olives, do we have olives? We do. And having a surplus of olives would increase national slave happiness across the board. So let's get ourselves some olives down here. All right, so we got olives. We already have a surplus of woad, it looks like. So we've done what we can for the slaves. Let's see what we can do for the military. If we get another iron from somebody, we can increase our heavy infantry discipline. This is something we want to do. So let's go to the iron. Pick up an iron. So now we have a surplus of iron. If we do horses, enable heavy cavalry surplus will increase the heavy cavalry discipline. So that's something that we might want to do. We don't have any horses here at all. Let's pick up a couple horses. Manchuria again. This is Rome. Trading with Rome might help to improve their relations with us. They might not want to go to war with us if we're in a trading relationship. So that's not a bad move. So steppe horses is horse archer discipline. Wood, ship recruit speed. I don't really care. All right, so that's that. What can we do? How many more have we got? One more? Okay, so let's look at what do we got here now? Unrest from citizens. So let's see if we can do something for the citizen happiness. Spices would increase by 4. There's no surplus there. Precious metals. Oh, that's the problem, is that we lost a precious metals. So it'd be good to get a couple of precious metals. All right, precious metals. Lock me in. All right. So they're not unrest anymore. So that's good. That means that the slaves still are. So that's a factor, but you know, whatever. Whatever, slaves. Get back to the grindstone. It's a slave's life, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's continue our conquest. So what's happening here? Battle. Our side might lose. We're committed though. Hopefully we'll get some reinforcements from somebody to back us up. It's sad that levies are so weak. Maybe some of those purchases that we just made might strengthen us a little bit. Let's check and see if we're using the best tactic. Let's just switch to envelopment and see if that helps their odds at all. Bottleneck. Where's that other 2,000 hanging out? Let's move that. Hatch. They're locked. Let's have them. I don't want the. Okay. Let's take a look. So we had a couple things happen. We're in a deficit. We knew that already. So we have an omen here. What we've been doing is trying to raise the popularity of our ruler. Let's see what it's at. 60. Popularity. So we're still losing here. So we do need more popularity. Call upon Twisto, who is tier. Okay, we're successful. Hopefully we'll win this. These guys are going to jump in and try to help. Hammering our manpower, though. We are victorious. Good. What's happening? Victorious again. So, looks like we're in another battle. It looks like we outnumber them heavily, so that's good. We should win that one as well. We did. Okay, looks like we have another battle coming, another imminent battle that says that we're very likely to win. So let's just start moving these guys where we want them to go. And if we have to fight a battle, then we have. I think we. Tell me we don't have to take over every single place along. This is our unit. Those other guys want to occupy all this land. We'll go down and siege this pillar down. See Neon in the chat. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. Clyde and Dow, hello. Are victorious. Seeing a lot of that. Just a matter of time now. Many days have passed here. 3, 6. It's like. This gets to 627. We'll have 100 years more to play in this game. Victorious. Okay, so pause. So we siege that. How come the rest of these aren't like? Let's put this unit on carpet siege. See if they have to take all these one at a time. That's annoying. Maybe not. Maybe just once I siege this, maybe this will just pop and then up here and grab that, and it should be well over by then. Sad news, the head of the Theodos family has just died of a terrible fever. Let's see who's replacing him. Arbogast Theodos. Right now his loyalty's high, but guess what? Probably as soon as he gets all the holdings, and he's going to be a big jerk for his loyalty. What's this hostile siege? What's that? Oh man. Shouldn't be a factor. But if all of this gets grayed out, then I'll bring a force over there. I have to. Probably won't have to. In fact, I could probably move these guys up here and start handling this. Oh, we wait. Should have whacked these guys. Blocking. Okay, so this siege was won. Captured some slaves. Excellent. So we'll have those guys. Ashley. Oh, that Ashley. Okay, so he's the he was adopted into the family. He's the engineer. He's probably the one got that holding. I guarantee he was, but he's loyal. Why are these guys? I see. There. And this war is as good as one. Just need to occupy all the land so that I can take all the land without any tyrants and patriots. Tyrannical rule of King Hrocco has stretched even his most loyal subjects to the limit. Right words, the elites could be persuaded to back someone who will take matters into their own hands for the sake of the throne. Ingrid Gundrid is widely regarded as the best bet, the governor of Germania. He has some influence at court and is known as a solid and reliable individual with the best interests of Switzerland at heart and a solid claim on the throne to boot. What? He is a pretender to the throne. He is fourth. Okay. Of course, in ventures like these, it can be hard to predict how events will unfold, even if the plot succeeds, but death for all those directly involved is almost certain if they should fail. Treason will not be contemplated. Prison the governor of Germania. Lose stability and gain tyranny, or desperate times, Ingrid Gundrid will attempt to seek wider support for a coup against the king. No. You're under arrest, buddy. We're going to put somebody else in as the governor. This has moved Ashram Gundrid into the slot. All right, so this has made us scorned family, and we've got a lack of commander for the Mania, which means they need a governor. So let's look at who would be a good governor for Germania. So what you were looking for here to help the people be content and happy is you want a high finesse, but then they're also in charge of leading the levies that come from that area. Soon I won't have to worry about this, but right now they are also martial commanders. So I want to find someone who has a decent finesse and a decent martial, isn't corrupt, also, you know, has a good loyalty. So What we got to draw from here? This guy's just. He's a governor. The civilization change will improve. He's got an 8 in finesse and 3 is not as good as the last guy. Now this guy down here, Riglicus, he's got a 7 finesse, which is pretty good, not an 8. He's also a 6 martial. Humble, Freeman output would be higher. Stubborn, fort defense would be high. He's very loyal and not corrupt. I think that Sweebian, so that should be all right. Let's put this guy in. Okay. But we do have to find a job for a Gundred. Hey, Spore. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Check out all the action. You see, you got that that subscriber badge next to your name there. That's the base moon, and your VIP. If you were level 2 or level 3 subscriber, there's some overlays that would go on to that. Like we decided to do like a partial eclipse for a tier 2 and a total solar eclipse for a tier 3. I don't know if anybody will ever do those, if we'll ever see those, but yeah, we thought that was cool. Thanks. So hope to see some of those. And then there's also we did some emotes for the cheer levels that I don't know if we'll ever see. I mean, Janza's got one. He's got the tier moon for the 1000 level, and we have some really cool emotes for the other levels on that. 300 skulls. All right. So if you click on the skull down there under there, those are the coins of the realm. Bring me skulls, and then you can have us do some stuff. Over time, the longer that you're logged in, your number of skulls goes up, and you actually get, after a period of time, you get like bonus skulls will be added. I think you might have to click something, you have to actually participate a little bit to get those bonus skulls, but then those add up, and you can turn them in for various things. So even if, you can't afford to subscribe, you can still get some cool rewards. We put in one where when you get 1,000 skulls, then that you can turn that in and be able to customize and name something in the game, a person, place, or a thing in the game, which will factor in a lot more into CK3. There's just more things to name, and more babies happen, and you can name for your whole dynasty and stuff like that. So for the future, that you have to save them up. Then you know what I mean. You got to hang out. And you got to save them up. If you spend them on just hailing Odin all the time, then you won't get the higher rewards. I put another one in too, where I'll draw a rune. I'll rune cast for you if you spend a certain amount. I don't remember how much that is, like 333 or something like that. It's an arbitrary number, but you want to have a rune drawn for you and see what the Norns think and the Fates think of where you're at in life. Go ahead and cash that in. See where we're at with this. When this gets to 200, I can integrate this feudatory back into our country. So yeah, there's lots of fun stuff. I might want to do a video. I just did. This is a video. But yeah, maybe we can get a clip of that or something and put that in someplace. I think that can be done. Where's my editor at? Where's Dr. Arnie at? You can make a clip, put it in. Yeah, we can make a clip of that. I can come back in later and do that. So where are we at in the stream? So remember, we're 1 hour and 15 minutes in. Yeah. Good idea. She's suggesting that I put it on the YouTube as a clip, but you can put it on the Twitch as a clip too. So that might help, because we're all pretty new to this, I think. It's new for not all of us, but some of us. Janza and Umbra are old hats. Glad they're helping out. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, we're figuring it out. I figured this game out too, which is doing much better than I ever expected to. thought we were going to die, like, immediately. Okay, we got to wrap this war up. We could still die. The stakes have never been higher. A gift from the gods. Excellent. The strength of spirit belonging to the Sueonian people knows no bounds. Seeing that Sueonia was faced with near bankruptcy, they rallied to the cause and collected offerings to tide us over. Wonderful. 220 gold and 0.25 gold. Just getting started, Spore. Just getting started. We're noobs. Imagine where we'll be in a year from now. Influence of the Gundred family. The fate of the kingdom and that of the Gundred. We'll probably still be playing this mega campaign. Honestly, I got so many games to do. All right. Gundreds, therefore, a matter of great urgency. There are currently not enough Gundred persons of quality ready to shoulder the responsibilities of the state. Yeah, because I just arrested one also. Locked him up. Let's see who we got here. Who wants to be a Gundred? Rigwald? Walligan? None of these two are fit to speak in our name. Well, I think we do. Somebody. Oh, look, it's the Admiral of Ermagerd Flotilla that Amicus named last session. So should we bring Ermagerd into the royal family? He has got a pretty good martial score. His stats aren't too bad. Let's add up his total stats. Whichever one of these two guys has the best total stats, we'll bring in. So he's a 13, 19, 20. Mulligan is just a 13. So we'll Rigwald. Ermagerd. What's in a name? By taking in Rigwald, yes, we're one family, one name. All right. So now that we have an admiral who's a Gundred, we're not scorned anymore. We got the job. So we killed a couple birds, one stone there. So we're moving the Legion down to fight this guy, and we're gonna take this. And then once we've done that, we should have this war in the bag. I know this is happening, but it shouldn't factor in. And we have some allies maybe moving. Help handle that. Okay. We are victorious. We have huge event. Under the guidance of Sigismund, Sueonia has gone from strength to strength. Some of our advisors are recommending the institution of a new tax in order that the national treasury might share in this prosperous era. Taxes, surely nobody will notice. Or we have no need for gold and instead we will gain stability. No, we need taxes, I think. Okay, so Levy has done its job. Oh, we got a guy sitting up here blocking something, so we need to. Where's he headed to? Benedicania. They're mercenaries. They're very high military martial score, but we'll try to get them out of our area. If this comes 100, then I think we're good to go. Siege of Alesia is lost. That's over here. Notice it hasn't affected the war score. Pause. The faith of Arbogast. Never has a more devout man existed than Arbogast Theotis. Our people clamor at the very door of the temple demanding that we declare a feast in his honor. How should we answer them? Glory to Arbogast, spend 18 gold, gain stability, gain the blessings of the gods for 47 months, and get a religious tech investment bonus? Absolutely. Glory to Arbogast. Glory to Odin. All right. So, this is our legion. Yes, we'll march them over here. Just do it. We got to bring them back to our home country anyways, which soon will enclose all of this as soon as we take care of this guy. and he moves out of here, I think that we'll get that property pretty quickly. $99. What is holding us back from having 100 here? But let's sue for peace. Let's try to take everything. It's everything. All right. The Venetian elite. After protracted conquest, we have finally routed the Venetians. So we're going to need looks like we're going to need a governor for this space. I don't know why. I thought we had a governor. Might have gained part of another area. Past judgment on the families, past judgment on the families, past judgment on the families. Looks like we've accomplished some of our missions that we were talking about. Now control Rugia. Let's check these people. We want to take one of these people at least. He's got a 9 S front runner. This guy's got a good average. So we want Ewin Butas. Bald has a decent martial score. This guy's got a decent charisma score. This guy's garbage. Go for Ingbald first. Scalindia, he's junk. Ooh, look at that. Charisma. For Algabardus. Alright. Hey Daz, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Looks like you were gifted a subscription. So you probably see that little moon next to your name. That means you have that's our loyalty badge for a 1-month subscription. Why is Will Tass 2-4? He's garbage. Mantubas. We'll take Mantubas. Astley Geraldus. Yes. No. That would have been a good overlay to put on the tier 2 or tier 3. We went with partial eclipse and full solar eclipse, but putting like some kind of a Death Star, you know, that crater laser, like a laser shooting out. That would have been a funny thing. All right, Scromantis. No. Now you're getting crucified. I'm crucifying those guys. Waswaltis. No, crucified. Suneric. No, crucified. Okay. So we took over this whole area right here. And we have, looks like, accomplished a couple of, we control Rugia now, which is this, and we have made gains, so we control this. So let's see what we gain from this. We get a couple of freemen in Venetia. Hey Crusader, how's it going? You're back. Welcome back. This will increase the local tax and the local population happiness, so that's good. We have also, look, we've acquired Crononia province. It's going to give us a boost of political influence. That's good. And so making gains up here. Slaves needed for local surplus -1, migration attraction +1, pop assimilation speed +10%. Okay, good. And we get a claim on Semnonia, which we already have. So look, we've already annexed Semnonia. We did that a long time ago. So we'll get a boost for this. We're really making progress on our mission here. From this, Semnonia's loyalty will increase to full 100, and Hraka will finally gain some popularity. So he's finally coming into his. Yeah, look, we're growing across the top here. This is looking more like Mjolnir again, like the hammer. We're going to come down and we're going to attack some of this. Let's see what they're suggesting that we do. is this? Colonizable territory. So yeah, we'd be able to grab some more territory, probably some free, move in and colonize some of this area and this area. As can. That costs us treasury to do that. We might have to move some pops to do that, but it's worth doing usually. I don't know what kind of integrated population we're going to have over here, though. Might have to look at our cultures and integrate and make some into slaves. My day's going fantastic. How about yours, Crusader? Loving life, man. Loving life. So good. All right, so let's see. This is suggesting planning for war. Elysia is importing at least 2 iron. What is Elysia? This is not a required one, but if we did get it, then we would get 5 military experience, which isn't that big of a deal. I know I don't want to do that one. Good, awesome. Glad you're having a good day. Conquer Syria. This is something that we have to do. Okay, so this is wanting us to make war with Bastarnia. Remember, making war with Bastarnia is also making war with Chaucia, or at least it was. Let's see if they're still allied. Yeah, and look, we got Bastarnia down here, Bastarnia down here. But how much of Bastarnia do we really need to capture? This could be a short war if we don't need to take everything. Because we don't want to go too far into. So I think that this is asking for, yeah, this is asking for a Vastulia governor. We ended up picking up a little bit of Vastulia here. EU4. Yeah, man. Well, we're just a couple games away from EU4. We'll go from here into CK3, which I'm super excited about. And I was toying around with CK3 and looking at how the ruler might look and what his stats will be. And I took a picture of it. Maybe I'll post it on the Discord. We could take a look. Because since I'm playing Ironman, if you want to play Ironman, then you're limited in the amount of points that you can assign into your ruler if you're going to do the ruler designer, which is a pretty cool mod. It's a cool thing to do. I like to do it. It's fun. Because you can make the guy look like whatever you want. And make him look like me. Call him Gusty Gundred or something like that. Well, if the Gundreds are still in power by the end of this game, and we got 100 years left to play, so we'll see. I heard some people were talking about trying to do a revolt in this game, so but we did just boost his popularity up. King, now he's 91. He's starting to come into his own. 100 loyalty, 100 prominence. He married well. He's got a good consort here who is loyal, helpful. Hopefully she'll have if she has a kid, if she has any kind of a child, a son or a daughter, that will become the new heir. Till then, it's the brother of the king. And then he's got, 3 brothers. And right now so he's got Ashley is training and he's becoming a good military leader. So if nothing else, how old is he? 15? We got to keep an eye on him because when he's 16, we can marry him. How old is he's 11? So when he's 12, we can tutor him. So we'll probably throw him into Zeal or something. I don't know. That's his strength. All right. So it looks like our troops are raised. We don't have a lot of manpower, but all we're fighting is Bastarnia. They're weak. So for the mission, we need to add. So we'll want to occupy and take all of this, but we don't care about the little bits of Bastarnia that are over here and here. So if I go to war with Bastarnia and occupy this and this, then we can call that good, and then peace out, and we'll have this and this, and we'll have accomplished that part of the mission, which is this. conquering Syria. Then we'll have to look and see who the province is governed by, either Merobaudes or Theodas family, to accomplish this, and then we will triumph. Thanks, man. Saying Rome of the South is, oh, looks sick. You weren't talking about me. Oh man, look, the Romans in revolt. Okay, thanks for calling that out. Let's see if we can do something here. Man, this would be awesome if Rome like had to capitulate or do something here. Okay, no risk. It says no risk of civil war. They're in a civil war. Okay, let's look at the unrest. Can we come in here? How do we view their governors? Which thing do we look at to look at their governors and see if we can find? And they're already looking super in revolt. I thought it was unrest and loyalty. Let's shake in there. It's one of the boys' birthdays, maybe? Sure. Try that. Okay, so clearly it's not that button. Maybe it's the region. Okay, Italia. No. How about provinces? Why isn't it coming up? Usually something comes up that has like all of the governors of the different areas so that I could see who was loyal or not. You guys remember that? Political map mode? No. Diplomacy map? Well, if nothing else, it looks like they are in full revolt. And looks like more of it is in revolt than isn't. So this is the Roman revolt. You know what would be cool? Is if more people that don't like Rome would jump on this and just whack them, you know? But if nothing else, this will keep Rome busy for a while, stop them from, you know, further advancing. Let's look where we are in the score. Look at this. So we're in third place. We're behind Rome, but Rome is like reachable. Moria is in first place. Man, that's awesome. Super exciting. Okay, so we should land grab and, you know, continue to boost our own power. Where are we at with that tech? That's 630, so like 3 years away. Yeah, you see that? See that, Dr. Arnie? How messed up Rome is right now? You know, most likely Rome is going to win, I would guess, unless they lost control of some of their legions too, if they had disloyal legions. Oh. Okay, well, let's focus on, that's their business. This is our business. It's not like we have tons of money to throw around and like, you know, mess with Rome. Plus that would like affect our relations, and we have positive opinion. I wonder if that's when we lost like all of those, all of that trading that we had going on. Maybe we lost a lot of trade for some reason, but things are looking good for Rome of the North, I would say. All right. So where is our other raised? Let's check legions. Can't do anything there. We didn't. This levy is still raised. They're up there. Let's move into position before we attack Bastarnia. So we're going to have not even any pillars or anything. Let some come up when fight, though. Right, so let's move our legion here. Move our levies to here. When they get into position, we'll look to declare war. Looks like our morales are high. Let's change the economy for a bit, though, as long as we're not active war. We'll try to boost up our commerce a little bit of money. Look at that. Stop. Our score just jumped. Past Rome. Woo! We're ahead of Rome. First time ever. History of this game. Should get a cheer going for that, right, guys? Come on. Just passed Rome. What's a guy got to do? Get a cheer going. Just kidding. All right, moving on. Let's keep an eye on that, though. Now, if we get past Moria, now I might need to take a screenshot if we were in first place. Probably need to take a screenshot of that. Where's my editor? Take a screenshot. Rome coming back. Isle Odin. Pause. We got to look at this. Hold on, Dr. Arnie. Okay, wait. Click on that. Get a picture of us being ahead of. I'll put the pointer here. Look at the score. Look at this. Look at Rome. Okay. Get it? Take a picture of that. Post that someplace on the Discord. Nice. Cool, Crusader. Nice. All right. You guys both got it. Okay, let's take a look at this governor of this other Astulia, right? We want to put somebody in there who can manage our lands, because we're going to keep that. We're not giving it away to anybody. There's no one else that we're going to give it to right now. So let's see. Where's the governor? Yeah. So what is, let's look at the provinces, because we've got new provinces. We got this Asiosa, Frontia. Okay, we need to do automatic trade on all these places if we have any others. So they look like they are loyal enough. The only one we have is this Asiosia. 2 pops. These guys aren't that big of a factor. Looks like that they have good loyalty right now. 96. So, but pretty well balanced governor. See who's. You know, when you go to change the governor, they always put the finesse guy in first. It seems like. So 9 and 1 is 10, right? Over here we got an 8, 7 is 15. I kind of like to look at it that way. You know, you got good balance if you got 15. So that guy's kind of the front runner. Unnoticeable, that's not very good. Just, that's pretty good. What's his Astian culture? Where's the Astian culture? Ah, so you want someone with the same culture. That's a boost too. So let's go with this guy. I pushed the wrong guy. God, how did I do that? This guy. Right. Let's look at. So it's only Asiosa. Let's change their governor to be trading right. Oh yeah, we had to fire that governor. We need these guys to be harsh treatment. Harsh treatment. You guys here can be urge trade. This is costing us political that, but what's this guy doing? Borderlands. So when we get more political influence, we have to address our governor policies. But looking good. Okay, we've got our guys in position again. Where are we at here? 19 June. If we wait, till the end of the month, we'll get some reinforcements to our levies. So that might be a good thing to do since it's just like 11 days or so. Let's take a look at our our primary heir. Okay, he's still 15. 14 of September. So it's June. And his brother is 11, and his birthday is December. So September and December, we got to take a look at. So let's try to keep an eye on that. We take a look at this colonizable territory and see what we can get. See what they're suggesting we can get here without having to spend a lot of money. So it looks like we can get, let's take a look at which one we might want, because we probably colonize all of these. This one has 2 pops. 2 pops here. It says we can't colonize this one. That's interesting. This one. Let's get the one we can get, right? And let's look down here. Can we get any of these? Not yet. At some point, we'll want to take a look and see if any of them are worth getting. 2 people, 1, 2, 2. Not super psyched about growing. I don't know about big, but we're growing. How many territories have we got now? 239. To get to the next level, we need to be a great power. We need to have 500. But you know, if we started spreading over this way, I bet there's, you know, another, I don't know how close to these guys I want to get, but see, we'll do what we can, see what we can do. We can certainly move and try to occupy the rest of Venetia. It looks like we started dabbling into Vestulia, so when we take over Rulia, we might as well keep our property there. And then we might want to just grow into the rest of Vestulia. Who else is in there that we would need to reckon with? Bossia? There, yeah. A little bit of Thrace. That would be a big fight. 2,660 pops. I don't think we want to mess with Thrace all that much, honestly. What else does Herulia stick into here? Just the Vestulia. What about this Pannonia? We don't want any part of Pannonia. Stay away from Pannonia. Okay. But next will be on our hit list. We'll wait until July. Then we'll attack. I think that we have, these guys are not our allies, are they? Chasia. So they're not. We canceled that a long time ago. And we don't have military access, so that's not a hang-up. Pirates ahoy! A messenger has been sent by Ashram Gundred from Reticlia. A fleet of pirates has attacked the port. It does not look like they're going to let up anytime soon. He is asking for aid immediately to put an end to this. Some of our other advisors at court have suggested making a more permanent change to our laws to make sure this problem will not resurface in a couple of years. The system needs to be changed. Nice. We don't have the political influence to do this, though. Casus Belli. Piracy Belli. He can deal with it. Gains 25 popularity, lose 10 stability, or they will move from our shores. So I think that I don't really care about pirates. You know, they haven't really been a problem for us. We don't really use our navy much. I don't know that I want to spend 50. I mean, it'd be cool, but that cool. Let's see, let's just let him deal with it. We don't want to take the stability cost. We'll lose 10 loyalty, we get pirate unrest, we lose taxes and people are sad. Let's just take the stability hit. It's fine. What are these guys? These guys are still here. Let's move them up here. We'll attach them. We'll attach one to the other, whoever has the better marshal. That guy's had a marshal problem. Pause. Sad news, Segamandrus succumbed to lunacy at the age of 74. He was a researcher. Okay, so we need a researcher. Martial researcher. We have an 8. You know, if we wait, so it's August. In September, he'll be 16. He'll be able to do jobs. He's got a good martial, right? The air 9. It's pretty good. We'll end up putting him into the Legion as a backup legionnaire, probably. Although you put people who are in here in the Legion, and then they take over the Legion, and then they beat you in Civil War. That's not a good thing. All right, let's see. So we move these guys up here. Who's got the higher martial score? 3. God, that's terrible. And 6. So we're going to we're going to select this group, and we're going to make them have attachments. Go here. We'll attach them to that unit. That unit stronger. Then we're going to declare war on Bastarnia. Click Verinia. Need another ally. These guys, I think she is. Why isn't Lucia my ally? Because they hated us for a while. Not now. They still hate us. We took some property from them right over here. Haven't forgiven us, clearly. All right. All right. Why? So Verenia doesn't like us either. That's why they aren't going to help with this war. They're our ally, but they don't want to help. That's fine. We don't need their help. We could get Catanacia in. Because Catanacia is pretty far away, though. We don't really need all of them, but we won't involve them. Where's Teresa? Teresa wants it. Alliance with Teresa. Out here. I gotta reassess my alliances clearly. We'll fight this war first. Bring Catanacia just because. Overwhelming force. Let's go to our economy. So that'll reduce that. In money. What's this? Oh, it says we can colonize a place. Let's do it. Right. Got the close to the coast. Cool. As soon as we declare war, it looks like we lost morale. So let's leave our guys standing there for a second. Get them up before we don't want to. We're going to keep our losses down. It's this. Something just popped here. Disloyal. Oh, pretender support. What's this done to our? It's such a close race. Got someone is supporting. Our steward is supporting this guy. Doesn't matter. He's still way down the list. Nice if he had a kid. Remember, she didn't like him. She doesn't like it very much. It's all fine. All right, let's move our legion in here. Looks like nobody's really popped to resist us. I don't know where the Starny militia is, but we'll not too scared of them. Who's low on food? Sure are. Okay, so we lost some. We must have had some deals going with Starnia. They're scorned. His family is scorned. So let's take care of our trade route first. We lost cloth. So who was cloth helping? Nobles. It looks like there's unrest amongst the nobles. This is citizens. The nobles are fine. We need some help for the citizens, it looks like. We get amber. We get, if we got precious metals, we'd improve citizen happiness everywhere. Let's do that. From now we're trading with the Roman Revolt. Yeah, go Roman Revolt. Let's check the Roman Revolt and see how their progress is. Still huge, man. It's awesome. So what's going to happen here? Are they going to become, if they win, do they just become like, would it be two? Will they get their own country, or are they just going to fight until they take over all of Rome and then they become the new Rome and then it's just as big of a Rome? You know what I'm saying? That would not be much of a bonus. Rome's back over us. But we had our moment, had our above Rome moment. Let's check the positions and see if we can find a job for a Theos that's, well, so we already got a disloyal Theotis here. Do for him. He's already got free hands. Bribe him. Stats are not good. Good zeal though. Ingram is here as the tutor. We wanted a good tutor. It's not a really good Theos tutor. Someone must have died, huh? Let's look at the text. So here we go. So that wouldn't be a loss. That would help. So that's a possibility. About civic. Let's go here. Straight across. What is sad? What is sad, Crusader? Help me out. Losing a lot of coins, that's for sure. That's sad. These guys are sieging us. That's not okay. Hopefully we'll get some reinforcements coming over here that'll wipe that guy out. Sad, we what? Sad. Help me out. Sad, we're behind Rome again? Okay, I get you now. Okay, we just lost cloth from Europa. So we have slave unrest. I don't know that we about that. Furs is tribesmen. Stone is slaves, but we've already got one stone. 2 stones is just build cost reduced. Okay, we already have olives and load. So can't really help the slaves. We always want to try to help our armies. What is cloth? Cloth helps the nobles. So nobles, helping nobles. This would also help with oratory tech investments if we had a surplus in it, which we don't. So this would just be happiness. Seems like we're having some food problems in some places. Local monthly. We got a sheep. What is livestock? Top promotion speed. That's not bad. That's a good thing to have. Spur bonus. It's the helps the experience of the military. That's not a bad. Okay, so it's furs or can't get wild game. So it's experience decay or pop promotion speed or building costs. Let's just go with pop promotion speed. Let's trade with the Roman Revolt. Yeah. continue against Bastarnian. So we're past September. So let's go marry our heir to somebody. See if we can do that. Plus he's old enough to have a job now, I think. Look and put him in. He's got like a 9 or something like that. So we've got a guy here who's a 6. Merabades. Where's the Merabades family at with their jobs? They're steady. So they can't really lose one. So we would need to preemptively put a Merabades in, or pick a different guy to replace, like Malactus. Nobody cares about Malactus or Marbodus. These guys are both 7th. 64. Who's more loyal? This guy's more loyal. Place command. 100 our heir has a 10 in marshals. So 16. He's loyal. He's aggressive. Definitely want him here. Happened. Family, the Ramdri family. Scorned. Why? I didn't Ramdri out of a job. But now apparently I need to find a Ramdri job. All these are up to 4. Everybody needs 4 jobs now for some reason. Okay, well let's look at the heir. Let's see if there's anybody good to marry him to. Or we want to sort by age. 28. 4 health. Theota. Increase our that family. Help him with Ness. Help with all these. So she looks like a good pick. Well, Ashley has enjoyed life immensely as a man of leisure. He summoned an envoy. She's going to cost us a lot. You kind of got to do it, you know? No. There's no one else. Let's look at all the populations are pretty, everyone's pretty loyal. You know what that means? It means it's time to raise the taxes. Okay, so we'll take a little happiness hit, but you know, go positive on our funds. We don't want to be deficit. Cohort loyalty chance, monthly political influence down, stability going down. Sorry. Pause. No longer importing precious metals from Attica. Let's get it from somewhere else then. It's one we want to keep. Escape. Oh no. The guy who was wanting to stage a revolt has escaped and fled to Catanacia, which is our ally, the Cursed Lands. Presumably aided by his friends and supporters, he also vowed to return with great numbers and has claimed part of our territory as his own. What? Damnation. Gains a claim on the province of Shasia. Moves to Catanacia. Huh. Interesting. All right, so we still have this Ramdri problem. Let's look at our text here. So Theotis, we've got somebody here that we could replace. It's got a 6 charisma. Terrible story. See if there's anybody here. Charisma, capacity. Bodies, Ingramus. Tutor. Sad. Right guy into the job. What are we looking for? Ramdri. Oh, we got one here. 9. It's not terrible. Give him free hands. This is low. Right, so let's look. Somebody here had a 12 and something. Allah Ramdri. Wish I could replace him with one of these guys. Everybody's at capacity, so that would hurt me to be scorning people. What's happening? Bullet or something I want to do. Find it. See if I can change something. So the leaderboard changed from what it was because on Monday, I guess I have it set to changing every week. So the leaderboard dropped off. So let's change that to all time and then it'll show who is the cheerleader and who is the top leader. And so that should be recognized. See if it changes. Change. Probably takes a while to update like everything else on. We'll see. Okay, back to it. Pause. A friend in need. Rocco Gundred, in a last desperate act to save Suionia from bankruptcy, has appealed to certain members of the government for financial aid. These requests were backed up by a cohort of particularly burly soldiers. Get a bunch of gold. Loyalty goes down. Lose some prestige and we lose some stability. It's okay. Stability is increased. Precious metals again lost. What's happening? Is Rome claiming it's here? I don't know. Okay. So we can get two. We want to get precious metals again if we can from somebody else. So let's go area. Let's get it from pieces just to spread it out. All right, so we're positive on the money. So we're out of bankruptcy, so that's a good thing. Looks like we're starting to occupy some of this property. Out at some point as soon as our sieges are over. Cat, hard to go out. Cat, you guys haven't met. Siege of Folia has begun. It's up here. It's these guys. Let's have these guys. It looks like it's the 766641. But our guys just got a 6 numbers. They've got a lot of guys. Let's see if we can go down here and disrupt this stuff. Bring some allies with us on the way. Siege ends quick enough to bring them. Is that a food? Pause. Okay, so we got some cute events here. Poor harvest. Several years of widespread crop failure is taking its toll on our country. While our people initially persevered with true Suionian spirit, now they begin to blame their governor's enemies, even advisor they see most responsible for this actric Remdred. Here we must take action. Raise the price of grain. That seize grain from all visiting merchants. This is what we want. Where are we at with our increase the wages? It's the corruption. I'm not going to do that. Hurting for cash. Don't want to spend it on that. Minister of Excellence. Sigismund is a fine display of financial acumen, has made significant alterations to the national budget. We should expect to see much better revenue this year. Increase the tax, give him money. Bountiful harvest. Harvest was exceptionally good in Crononia. People should rejoice. We get some stability, which we need. Money. It's good. Stability is dropping, so we need that up. Nagged by the stability. Cause us to lose. What's this? Iron. This guy's going. Starting. Say whether. Lost livestock. Let's see. Okay. Want livestock from somewhere else. Uh-oh. Rome back in power. Possibly. Didn't see that the Roman Civil War is over. Okay. Good, good. Keep them busy. It's the scores. Close. Mauryan Civil War ended. Head of the Framdry died. I think we have disloyal people. Idly Framdry is this guy. Oh, let's bribe him. It's barely loyal. Probably going to be a problem person. Kind of cash as the king got. Might lose. Or not losing. Colonizable. All right, now we've got the whole accessible in this game, the whole seaboard here. That's cool. Nobody's going to challenge us for those. Won that battle. Definitely some damage though. Let's have these guys siege this down and let's take the go into there. Okay, this is just about wrapped up, I think. It's just gonna take time. Legitimacy is really our provinces. This is a huge. No. Okay. Just metals. Precious metals. One place to get it. It's been a stream of war. The Iranian Civil War. Just trying to sneak something. I guess we'll let him. It says super. Groups show pause. So we got 8,000 guys here that are coming up. Looks like they freed this is no good. Yeah. So. Yeah, Amber, did you see what's going on in Rome? You got this Eastern Roman Republic, a Western Roman dictatorship. Split. So let's check the scores and see. That's a settled thing. It's all resolved. It's not a revolt anymore. So now the Western Roman dictatorship is ahead of us. We're down in 5th place. Some stuff's happening. When we get done with our war, though, we'll probably move up. Now there's Eastern Rome and Western Rome, a republic and a dictatorship. So that's a pretty interesting thing that has happened. While we're looking pretty solid up here. It's awesome. Okay, so we got trying to get this chunk of Bastarnia, and then this one, they're trying to fight for it to get it back. So we got a little bit more battling to do before we have, once we've occupied all this territory, claim it specifically, and we'll let Bastarnia keep this other crap over here, which we don't care about. Get in there, get in there. Oh. That fight, get in there, get in there. Awesome. First Hardjas of Legion of Svenska Armen stands tall. Having fought a glorious victory on the open fields, the first Hardjas of Legion of Svenska Armen has shown prowess that would have impressed Alexander himself. Organized center of the army kept on pushing the enemy back mercilessly while the flanks kept them occupied. Hey, Janza, lots of stuff, man. You're going to love this. Let me get a second. I think my guys are being honored here for a battle. Taking full advantage of the experience, this will see them strike fear into the heart of any enemy foolish enough to face them in similar terrain. The Legion will be awarded Hamster. Okay, so I've won this battle. Pause. Okay, let's pause. Check this out. Janza. Rome had a civil war, had a revolt, and has split into the Western Roman dictatorship and the Eastern Roman Republic. So that's cool. Scores here, and we dropped to 5th, but so we got Eastern Rome is down here, Western is here. There was a time when we were in 2nd place and Rome was in 3rd place while they were doing their little war. But I think we're going to bounce back as soon as we resolve our war. We'll take Bastarnia here. We're close. We just need to resolve this here and siege this back. See what we can claim. Send somebody up for this. Select this. Leave some of those guys up there. Handle that. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Proves our chances. We'll have to check all their Casus Belli's though and make sure that okay, we're real close. We just need to get this down and then pause. Grand Festival. In a stunning display of generosity, Arbogast, Theodos, a well-loved member of our religious institution, has commissioned a grand festival of his own pocket. Increase happiness. Legion down. Just in case these guys start to get trying to something back. I don't want that to happen before this happens, which it won't. Anza. It's there. Okay, just pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Hey, look who we got here. We got little Umbra Mortis, right? This is the heir. Son. Umbra claimed this. So put that in. And we'll tick off one of Umbra's customizations that he has in the bank here. Janza, you have 5. Umbra has 5. And Casanetta has 1. If Casanetta ever shows up, Casanetta can do 1. You want to claim the next one, Janza? Umbra had already claimed that one. That's what happens when you take a nap on the stream. Can't take a nap. All right, let's see if we can claim this and this before he, sieges this down. So we're trying to take anything that says Venetia on it. Next boy, Janza. Okay, I'll write it down. Remember, so we did that. Next girl is Jansina. Oh, Joffrey. Okay. Okay. Wrote it down. In case you're not around when it happens, I'll still do it. You have to have the brother first. Could be a girl. Never know. All right. Let's try to sue for peace. So we want to take Syria, sure. Let's look at the provinces map. Phrygia we want. Marsignia we want. What is Venetia inferior? Up here. Want. That's all we want. Should be everything. Yeah. Okay. Oh, one thing we need to look at is we got to get a tutor on one of the. So that should have changed the air. Definitely did. So let's take a look real quick. Okay. So we left some of Bastarnia to be down here, or yeah, Bastarnia. It's just this little chunk down here now. Let's look at. We didn't accomplish a mission with that. I'm surprised. Oh, what is this? We need to pick up. Need to colonize this from somewhere to accomplish this mission. So let's look at. Is this the capital? Not the capital. Syria. But there are 6 people there, so let's look. 6, 5, 6, 4. So since this is not the capital, I don't want to build it up if it's the cap. If it's not the capital, can you rename your kingdom? I don't think so. Yeah, I haven't seen that it's possible to do that in the next CK3. We could probably do that for sure, but I don't know. I might reserve the highest title. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I don't want someone to just be able to buy it and call us the empire of douchebags or something, and then have to look at that for the rest of the next year or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'll let anything below the highest title be up for grabs. You know what I mean? I know you wouldn't, but someone else might. You know, we set precedents and such. But I would let you know, lower tier titles be trollish titles, even whatever, you know, just for fun. But we'll see. But I might keep the main kingdom might be. That's true, but I don't want to limit some stuff. You know, as long as it's not like something that's going to get me kicked off of Twitch, some kind of hate speech or you know, something horrible. You know, I'm pretty hands off. You know, I want to let people do their thing. You know, they're gonna invest money in the game or invest their time in the game. You know, and that's what they want to do. Then I'm not going to say no, but we'll have to see. But I don't want it to be like the you know, no offense, I don't want it to be the Empire of Umbra either. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair. For it to be top tier should be reserved for the server. But anything else in this game, rename countries with missions, yeah. But you know, then if you become the tier 1000 cheer holder or something like that, maybe we'll change our minds and we'll be, you know, Empire of Umbra Mortis AK. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see somebody get that. I don't know if anybody's ever going to get that. That seems, you know, pretty ridiculous, but a pretty cool what's the name? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Well, they're still out there. They're still out there to be done. There's some unclaimed badges. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Yeah, we put some pretty cool emotes on there. Someday you'll have a kingdom at least. How about that? And then we'll see how it does. See how it prospers. Put it in. All right. I mean, if it's something I would approve of, then why wouldn't I approve it? You know what I mean? So I don't want to tie people's hands too much. Let's take a look. All right, so we're going to look at this situation here. So if that isn't the capital, then this must be the capital over here, right? No, that's not the capital either. They got two forts. This must be the capital, not the capital. This is the capital. So we got three forts in here that aren't capital. This one's going away. This one's going. Keep this one for now because it's on a border. Well, when we get to CK3, which will be, you know, still a ways out, yeah, we can talk about it. If you still have customization slots open by then, talk about it. Or if you hit one of those high cheers or the is it the tier 3 sub or I'm new to this Umbra. Figuring it out as we go. All right, let's claim this territory. Do it from yeah, well we can address the forts. We need the money, so do that. So we need to move pops here, and they have to be integrated pops. We have to have do the pops info. So what do we got? Herulians, Bastarne, Astians. I don't feel like any of these are like all knowing. Well, trying, getting there. Let's say if we're integrated member. So Herulians. Let's check the Bastarne. Herulians are non-integrated. Bastarne non-integrated. This could be tough to move enough pops into here to see this. So this is another place that's not capital. Let's get rid of that fort. Come on, cat, in or out? You know, cats do this in or out thing. Okay. All day. 5 on the screen that I'm on that don't need to exist. Let's take a look. So this one, right? Not the capital. Probably don't like this one, right? Gonna come in now, cat? Okay. I don't see anyone making it past like the straits here and making it all the way back up here, you know what I'm saying? Or this one. Rugium. Right. What about see it here? Not the capital. It's a borderish. This one too. This one we probably don't need. So Verinia, we're going to go to war with Verinia at some point. Are we? This is unoccupied territory here too. that we could claim. Had the got to have integrated pops though for that. So Luia, where's Luia? This? There's nothing there, man. Maybe I already got it, huh? Okay. One here, I don't know, probably. That one. And then the question is, is there something I should build? Anderson, welcome, buddy. How's it going? Check out your 1 month subscriber badge that's a new badge there next to your name. Cool thing. And then check out below the chat. We converted the chat points to skulls, and that'll be the currency. Let's wait till I complete this mission, Janza. Might open up another mission that is going to ask me to build cities someplace as infrastructure, and I'll want to have the money for that. You know, and I'm really close. All I have to do is take over this place, put in a governor, and then Venetia will become a city. So, see what I'm saying? Then if there's another mission ready to go, there's another city that's ready to go, then I'll be able to move on those instantly. You know what I mean? So I've got to figure out how to get, I got to find if there's any integrated pops in any of these places. These Astians are not integrated. That means I have to move like a ton of integrated pops in. Is that or integrate the pops? Seems like I've got a lot of Astians. What are Astians? It's all of this. I integrated Astians to convert them to, right? Who's my governor for this? Province of Syria. All of his provinces need to be on convert, right? This is a culture. So they need to be integrated, right? They're integrated, do they become brown? Let's take a look. Like, anytime if I integrate more people, how many are there? A lot. I need to integrate these guys and these guys too. I think. Stream is okay now. Twitch is bugging. Okay. Welcome back, Crusader. Glad the stream is okay now, Anderson. Check out the skull points there. There's a couple of things that have been added in there. Yeah, I think we need to, if we integrate these guys, maybe they'll become Germanic. I don't know. Let's try. It's going to piss off, but they're already pissed off. You know what I mean, they're already 15%. It's like, whatever. Crap, Croc King. So I'll show you. He's okay. He's married to somebody now. He's got his popularity up. Stats aren't very good, but if you look in the government, he's got a wife now who's young. No, I named it that intentionally. Skulls are the coin of the realm. Bring me some skulls to buy the prize. 1,000 skulls. It's our theme. Skulls and axes. So we've got kind of a decent government here. Rocco's popularity is up, prominence is up. He's been holding it together. Yeah, he's not good, but hey, check this out. You missed this. Rome had a civil war. They had a revolt and split into the Western Roman dictatorship and the Eastern Roman Republic, which has got them all jacked up. And let's see the scores here. I'm in third place behind the Western Roman dictatorship, but they're like within reach. Moria is the top spot. Let me look at what they have for Casus Belli here. This is the Eastern Roman Republic is looking at Egypt, so that's good. Western Roman dictatorship, so if they fight amongst themselves, that's good. And you got the Asian kingdom, wherever that is, it's down here. It's this gold one. Then you got Crete, which is down here. So they're all focused down, so that's good. And then you've got the Western Roman dictatorship. There, see that they have a Casus Belli on Verinia. Fight now happened. Fight now, or we were beaten into a pulp because of the Empire. Well, so we've only got to make it another 98 years, Anderson, until we get to the end of the period. We are close to popping a couple of different legions here and here, which may or may not stop them. If these guys are eyeballing the north now, that's a factor. Verinia, so we want to not be allied to Verinia probably. Arulia, they're going up there, that's not good. Massilia, I don't feel like Massilia. It's Massilia. I don't know. Other ones, Carthage, Vasconia, are all south. But I don't like that these guys are looking north now. Their population is still huge. How many cities do we have now? Got several. Let's look at the atlas and see if they pop up. So we've got Eurinia, have Marianus. We're about to pop a city in Venetia. Got Cimbria Australis and Broborg. I know you like that, the creep of the cities. You can scan them. Cimbria Australis. We haven't been able to focus on our cities that much. Eurinia. And you probably want to take a look at down here in Latium. Like this stuff. Look at that. This whole coast is covered. Let's take a look. Phrygia, Carthage is over most of Spain and Portugal there. Ionia, Isles. Yeah, this Western Roman dictatorship is starting to look north, so we got to really. See if I can see that. Oh yeah, that's a classic. Classic logo for sure. That logo is actually included in CK3 on some of the heraldry. Okay, let's take a look here. This is another city that we could integrate at some point. This one, Marianus, yeah. Let's see where we're at with these guys. 188. Are we still gaining loyalty with them? Yeah, when this gets to 200, then we can start integrating them back in. 190. So they only have to get 2 more points, and then we can start integrating these guys back into our Suionia. We want to do. We'll gain some pops. It might help the Legion grow. Can't grow the Legion right now. We're 1 tech away from getting cohorts. which will allow us to put more legions in. Looks like we are December 631, so just a couple years away on that. That'll be good. Let me go to Varinia, dissolve this alliance. I don't want these guys to attack us and get us dragged into a war with Rome. You know what I mean? No, Herulia wants to be at war with us. Or no, they want to be our ally. But we don't want to be their ally. I think we need to take, I don't know, do we need to take any of their property? Permissions? I think we just need, all we need is this. We need to be able to move pops to here, to this. Okay, so we're going to integrate the Aetians. Astians, I mean. Start an integration process was complete, giving them equal rights. Our stability will drop. Each integrated culture reduces the integrated culture happiness by -4. It's our primary culture happiness. I mean, what are you gonna do? Gotta bring them in. Bring them in, and then I'll be able to probably, colonize all over the place. So just do what we can do. All right, let's. We don't have to do any more war currently. Let's levies. Change the economy. Let's start to get our money. We've got a lot of money. So if we've got keep the Legion in the area here, say in Anderson. I think this will be last broader Rome. What does that mean? Actually, I think it's better to be allies with nearby kingdoms, because with that, Rome doesn't gain territory even if we do some levies. I think they can't do it as an ally. I mean, they can occupy our territory. Yeah, I mean, when I attack people who have allies, I can go and take over the allies' lands and win them and take all their stuff at the end of the war. I can do it. So I think what I need to start be looking at for allies against Rome is like Thrace. I guess if I'm looking at Western Rome being the primary enemy, then I need to be looking at like Ituregia and Carthage. People that could help me if I get dragged into a war with Rome. So how many open slots have I got? These guys have been fighting against Rome and surviving for a while, so I think maybe these would be good allies for me. Lucia hates my guts. Ituregia doesn't like me. Carthage doesn't like me. Who does like me? Teresia and Cadenatia, those are my allies. Everyone else like me. I should pick up these guys as an ally. You know what I'm saying? I should do whatever I can to make these guys an ally. 6. It's a gift I can give them. And the Italic major power is outside our diplomatic range. That's a thing. What can I do to increase my diplomatic range? Let's go to the, is something here? Increase diplomatic range? Capacity. No, is there a law? Is there an idea? What is it? Something. Oratory. Yeah, so I don't even have 20. So when I have 20, I can see what I have available here. I feel like there's something that will increase diplomatic range. I might need to consider doing that, because I would want these guys as an ally against. They're the smaller. Western Rome is tougher than Eastern Rome. So they're monarchy now. This is a monarchy versus this is a republic. Iberia, yeah. Yeah. Carthage and Bitergia would be good allies, but right now they don't like me. It would take an investment. But I think that, so Carthage would be great if I could, but I probably don't have. They're outside of our diplomatic range too, so I need to do something to increase my diplomatic range. Be something that I consider doing. But yeah, but I don't want. I know I don't want to get sucked into where I'll leave these guys as a buffer between me and Rome, but I don't want to get dragged into that war. So my stability is bad, my legitimacy is bad, political influence is bad, my manpower needs to build up, and we need to get those cohorts. So we need to just sit on something for a while here. Food supply, political influence. Yeah, I need to get that up to 20 so I can take a look at what options are available. Meanwhile, we'll do this integration. What's this? Okay, we got a disloyal character, Ashley Gundred. Isn't this? This is the primary heir. Okay, this is the son. What's your problem? He's what? Oh, why is he the primary heir over the Umbra? Yeah, he had a kid. Let's look. So Umbra Mortis Gundred is the primary heir. Although it says Ashley Gundred is the primary heir, that doesn't. Something's a little buggy right here. Let's finish this little thing here, then we'll address the fact that Ashley is pissed about being overthrown in the succession. Some say that throughout Suionia there is one constant, the deeds and character of Wali Hramdrid, risen to great prominence and position as a public servant and aristocrat. Though his legendary private soiree has the ear of everyone worth knowing of Broborg, he would make a useful ally. Invite him to a banquet, lose 77, gain corruption. I don't care about that. I could gain popularity, but I don't need to do that either. Okay, let's just skip this. Umbra Mortis. Yeah, Umbra. Since Umbra bought a bunch of gift subscriptions and he subscribed himself, he earned as a reward a reward that I'm giving to people. Oh, he's saying Umbra Mortis is a badass name for the baby. And I was just saying how because you subscribed to the channel and you bought gift subscriptions that you got, I'm giving you as a gift the ability to customize some different things. So Anderson was just asking about it, or he was commenting on it anyways. Thought it was an awesome name. So I guess he's congratulating you on your name too. He thinks you have a badass name, so which you do. All right, so we're just gonna say what of it to this. We are going to have to, so this guy who is here, he doesn't have a very big power base. It doesn't really matter that he is being disloyal, but it's not good either, right? Because we know he wants to probably kill the baby. He wants to kill baby Umbra Mortis. Okay, where are we at? I want to pass Rome again at the score because that was cool. All right, so let's see where do we want to put the Legion here? Where is defensible position around here? It could come through either here or here. I guess they're in a decent enough spot. Is there a fort here? No. Farm. Do we not have a fort here on this whole peninsula? Where is the what's the capital of this place? Yeah. Capital. We need to put a fort there, like stat. So we need to destroy this farm, build a fort. Okay, because that is where they're coming, potentially. That's the defensible mountain pass. That's pretty key position. Not dealing with that, but we might need, we don't have any, we got a fort up here, but we don't have a fort here. Should probably put a fort in here too. What is this? Tribal settlement? We don't need any tribesmen. All right. Good enough for now. So they don't like us. We used to have a decent relationship with the. We got a better relationship with the Eastern Romans. I want to rebuild that relationship. Daughter. So, Janza, Umbra, or Casanetta. Casanetta, are you here? I don't think you are. But let me just check chat. No Casanetta. So, do one of you guys want to name this daughter here? You want to name the daughter Joffrey, Janza? Seriously? Can. Sansa. All right. As long as I'm not going to take any copyright infringement hits on... I won't. Okay. So we got baby Sansa. Janza, you're down to 4 in the customized bank. Umbra, you got 5. Okay. So you guys know, I did try to reinstate the leaderboard for all time because it got dropped off on Monday. If I have it update every week, tracks that. At some point, we'll have some different extensions and stuff that we're going to add that can probably track like all-time list, and then I can have the leaderboard at the top of the chat be like update weekly so that people can have a chance to compete there if they want. More advanced tribe than the others, even more than the French tribe. We're not a tribe. We're a kingdom. These other guys are tribes. We are a stratocratic monarchy. We are civilized. It'll be interesting, I think, hopefully. Better not. Something like that pops, I'll be in trouble. So far, I don't have any copyright flags. I want to keep it that way. Okay, so yeah, no, if when we get to CK3, I'm wondering, you know, I might be a feudal. I wonder if I'll be feudal because I'm a monarchy in this game. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Because I know there'll be tribes all around. I don't know if we'll start as feudal or if we'll just be if we'll be tribal again too. Be interesting to see. In the demo game that I ran as an observer, in that game, Sueonia at the end of the time had never gone past being like a settled tribe or something like that. All right, Dal. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Get a good haircut. I clearly not interested in getting a haircut. Not if I'm going to get all those shampoo endorsements and conditioner endorsements, right? That's the see how that goes. I'm just joking. Oh, I know. Yeah, you live in Fallout. Pass. You think? Think, Anderson? Well, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I always make a beeline for feudal anyways in CK3. I know that it's nice to be a tribe and get to raid and stuff like that, but hopefully we'll be in a good position, not necessarily need to do that. All right, let's take a look. So what we need to do is we need to colonize this. So we got an integration thing happening. How long? Let's look at that and see how long that's going to take. Okay, so it's here. Integration is at 4.4. Let's go to We're trying to get our political influence up to 20. Once it's 20 and we can see what our laws are, we can also look at the governor. We did gain a bunch of property here, though. Let's look at the provinces right now. Probably have to put, yeah, we're going to put some of these guys on auto trade here. Picked up 2 provinces. Let's make sure that these guys are coming up. This one's going down, but it's not a problem right now. Then we'll find, when we have enough political influence, we'll find the governor of this area that we're trying to integrate, and we'll try to put their governor policy on something that will boost the integration rate, make that happen faster, and then we colonize some places. We got to colonize here, we got to colonize here, here, up here. Pause. All right, so Sigismund Marabates, he was great. That guy was awesome. He was such a good steward. Sad that he's dead. Okay, so Marabates needs a job. See if they have another one that could be a steward. Of course not. Terrible. We need a good steward. So let's check our techs. Put a better tech. Techs are going to save us against Rome potentially. Okay, Anderson's talking about mega campaigns. You watch some regions are predefined as tribal. Pick 2 EU4 most advanced. If you aren't European or have landed in Europe, you become uncivilized and need to westernize. Interesting. Well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think that, some things will definitely revert. We're getting closer here. A631. Not very quickly though. Okay, so we need to find a job for a Marabates. Let's look at the techs. See if there's anybody like the Marabates here. No. Here's Flavius. We'll drop us down to 7. Getting pretty close to looking at the Navy for a slot. Let's see who we got up here. Anybody that's like disloyal? Or anyone that's from a non. Stick Ingramus in here. Let's give him 3 hands. Okay, he's corrupt. Let's go to the Navy. Ermagerd Flotilla. That one's customized. Let's leave that one alone. Let's go to one. Select. Stick Marabates in here. Alabald. Sure, it's just Ashley. It's not that big. An addendum. A small investment doesn't hurt. We could lose 10 political influence and gain 6 stability. I mean, I would like to, but I'm also trying to gain political influence. But we're losing stability, so let's do this. Check the score. I got flotillas up for grabs to name. Well, maybe we'll have a couple legions that could be named pretty soon. Also, let's check the legion. Make sure there's no. Can't increase the size of the legion currently. Oh, you know what we need to do? We go to government. We need to look at this kid here is 13. He's becoming rich. We want to actually, instead of him becoming rich, unless that's a tutor thing, that's him gaining finesse. We tutor him instead. And put it into something else. Buff him up at something else. And we could keep it in finesse and just having a tutor I wonder if it's better if they're doing it by themselves or if they're doing it when they're being tutored, you know? I don't know. Crafty, shrewd. Crafty, greedy, crafty, or shrewd. Get one of those. So we did that. Let's take a look at him now. Let's see. Just because I'm curious, becoming a grad. So same difference. I don't know. I don't know what the benefit of having a tutor doing it versus him. I guess it's just because if you don't like the thing that he's doing himself, you can switch to something else with the tutor. But if it's the same thing, there's not much point in changing it, it seems to me. I'm gonna move these guys just so they're 1, 2, 3 from the border here. 1, 2, 3 border here. I guess they're in a fairly centralized position. I might want to just manually put another fort down here, you know, just to make it hard for people to come in the mode. I don't know about Invictus mode, but I do have Ashley Gundred, who is one of the pretenders. He is here. He's got a very high. He's got a 10, so he's a possible. His loyalty is crap. He shouldn't be. Should get him out of there. Should do. He's already super pissed, so I don't want him anywhere near. Let's do. So now I lost a Gundred job, but I can come in here to Tex. This will cost a notice job. Okay, so this guy doesn't have a name. For the list that I can have 7. It's a lot of jobs, but you know what I got a lot of? Got a lot of fleet. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. It's that new game-saving super mod that came out that sounded really awesome. Yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted to do this vanilla, and I think I had started it, you know, like right around the time that mod came out. So. Admiral. Get in the Navy. Just got to wait for that integration to happen. Something that costs us that political. So in this game, it never seems like the governor or whoever's leading the levy, they don't die. I haven't seen that they die. It's like, I don't know, their whole levy gets wiped out with is there a chance of death, or is it like, I know in CK3, the knights and leaders of the different battalions or whatever can be wounded and killed and stuff. All right. Ashley Gundred, who is losing, this is our legate, is losing, what's he doing? Powerful general, issued a demand. Despite our efforts to move away from reliance on the upper classes, Ashley demands that we change our policies on the recruitment of soldiers so as to increase the power and influence of the nobility. We should think twice before refusing. Very well. His loyalty will improve by 10. We'll get unintegrated culture happiness -4, integrated culture happiness up, levy size multiplier up. Yeah, fine. It's all fine. Let's pause though. I want to look at his loyalty. It's not very good. I want to get it up. We want to keep him as a legate. He's got a very high martial. We want to keep him happy. We do not want to lose control of our region. CK3 also be vanilla. Battlefield dual mod. I'm not familiar with that one. Hey, Anderson, you should join the Discord. I made a Discord for the for the stream. Do you do Discord? Are you on Discord? Because you should join the Discord so we can have conversations and stuff outside of just the stream times, and if we have links for stuff and things like that. I don't know if you have Discord or not, but see if I can get you an invite. See if I can. There you go, buddy. Join that, and then if there's a mod to consider, I don't want to do something that's going to break my ability to do the crash. Paradox. So, okay, you guys still with me? Something happened that crashed. The server probably had to do with my putting that Discord in there or something. I don't know. So let's start it up. It's Ironman, so we shouldn't have lost much. And I was saving to the cloud, so should be fine. You guys still with me? Battlefield dual mod. It's the dual mechanic in battle, just like on CK2. Sounds interesting. I definitely will go to take a look at it. See if we start modding stuff up. I don't want to do it too much. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I want to make sure that the campaign is legit. But I loved CK2, and if they did everything from CK3 or from CK2 and put it into CK3, which eventually I'm sure they will, I would be happy. I played a lot of CK2. I love it. So fun. All right, so let's take a look and see where we're at. Something crashed the game there temporarily. How far back did it take us? Are we at war still? What's going on? Got the land. There's a lot of people moving around like somebody else is at war. Like Verenia is at war. Me and Western Roman dictatorship. What the hell happened here? How did this happen? Why doesn't it say I'm at war? That's not right. What does it say? Casus Belli. Okay. Whew. Man, that scared the shit out of me. Thought this was the war symbol for a second. One proud Bavarian. I don't know if they copyright. Some YouTubers do some mods that don't change the game. Yeah, but then one thing that I do sometimes that I've screwed myself is I'll put so many mods on that eventually there's a conflict and the whole game crashes and it gets wrecked. So I just for this I don't want to do too much stuff. I mean, CK3 by itself as is pretty cool, and they are about to come out with a big DLC and stuff, and that'll be interesting. And I don't know. It seems like they're making enough changes to the game. I'm wondering if you started a game, if you'd lose your progress. You know what I mean? So I wish we could come up with a release date for that and set that as a target, because I don't want that to come up in the after we've already started CK3 and then have to come back. But we'll save the end game for this. If we have to restart, we will. I think it would be fun to play with whatever it is they're going to add to the game, the Royal Court that they're going to do. Looks like some cool stuff. Okay, let's just stay away from Verenia. I see all these troops. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's what it is Cadenacia. All these guys moving back. Cadenacia and Twist. Okay. So because of the crash, I thought I got sucked into a thing, but it does look like it. So this can give us more stability. I think we already might have gone back in time just a little bit. Not a lot. Lugia has sucks for food. But yeah, so if you have a link to one problem variant, I mean, I can track it down later myself, but if you any links that you have, go ahead and put them in the Discord. Eventually, I'm going to do some more work on the Discord, get some more channels, and make it more organized and pretty and everything like that. But just put anything in the general area right now. But I'm glad you're joining there, Anderson. It'll be good to hang out there and get to know each other better and stuff. And also, I'll be looking for some input on more emotes that you guys want to have in here, things like that. Build up our political influence. Death. Okay, so this we go back. So it looks like he was going to die. Okay, so we got to remember what we did with the Mare bodies. Costumes, duels, courts, characters. So Anderson's just telling us about some stuff that's part of the mod. Units from one soldier, multiple soldiers on the map. Okay, bigger than 2K. I see. So we got some problems. Our steward died, and we did the thing where we had to replace him. So what I did last time is this. Got to try to do it the same way. Select, split in half. We took and we put one of these Marabodi's guys into the. Now it seems like we're going to have a Theotis problem here too soon. We can get ahead of some stuff like this guy being completely disloyal. We wanted to replace him. We put a Hamdred in here. It's ahead of. No, he's angry. And we went and we put him into the tech. So this is where we lost the Theotis, right? And then we went to the Attila again. Select here. Do this. Okay. Then we put a Theotis in here. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm just gonna throw save on it just so we don't have to read all that stuff again in case something is gonna crash. If there's like a weird crash, crashes us again. Okay, Anderson. It's good. So we got some slightly disloyal people here. Active diplomacy here. Okay, here we can come here. These guys, we can integrate these guys, can't we? Why not? 67 maximum. All right, so that, or let's do this. See where we're at. That was our introduction. Long way to go. They're pissed. Pissed. I like how Verinia is going to attack Rome. Sure they are. The old ways. Ashley Gundred the Venetian, a powerful general in command of a great number of loyal troops, has issued a demand to the court. Despite our efforts, he's getting to be way too powerful. But we still want to do it. How much money has our king got? Not enough. But she can bribe him. Swioniak use his power base also. He's a Gundred though. I want to keep that power base high. Civil War. Right, you see this, you guys? Western Roman dictatorship is in a civil war. It says Hastian recruitment drive. Right to join the military defense unit through force of arms along with a point of pride. Of our citizens now with the increasing rights bestowed upon the Hastian people, calls are mounting they should be allowed to serve in the military as well. An excellent idea. Absolutely. Okay. Barbarian stop. Okay. So this is Lydia. So should have a minute. Levies, sorry. This issue. Can't erase them until 75631, forever away. Where is Vestulia? Bringing the Vestulia, guys. Yeah. Just decent. Okay. Here are those barbarians. Take a look at this. So it's just Ashley Gundred. Fine on that score. I know. So yeah, so Rome is you saw Rome was split into two factions here, the Western Roman dictatorship and the Eastern Roman Republic. And Western Rome is currently, it says, the Civil War. Does this, so them being at war with the Eastern Roman Republic counts as a civil war. So they're at war again between each other. So that's excellent. This is good. But Western Roman Republic has claims on Verinia and Herulia also, which means that they're coming closer to us. We're under 100 years until the end now. We're like 98 years or 97 years from the end of the game. Hopefully we can survive. Okay. That alone. That right. Let's look at the real quick. Holy cow. 33, 53. So we can add, or can we? Let's see. We don't have the right laws to be able to recruit legions. Why? Who changed this law? Okay, well, we need to get this tech, and then I won't care about that law. February 631. Up there. You go and die. That's where you're going. Dismiss the levy. Why can't... Fine. So it looks like king must have changed the law, or I did something that changed the law without realizing it, away from regions. But we tech pretty soon allow us to do that. Looks like it's just typically support here. Actually, got more support, but we have 2 children. Umbra Mortis, Sansa Gundred. How are his stats looking? Marshall. Good. Trade influx. Our trade agreement with Catanacia has yielded a splendid return on investment. Along with the flow of wealth between our 2 states, the movement of people is accelerating. The city of Eurinia has been blessed with a wave of fresh migrants who believe that they stand a better chance of building their lives in Sweden. Citizen, tribesman. Catanacia is not happy about that, but whatever. We are trying to integrate the population of Astians to Swionia so that we do more of the colonizing. Need precious metals. We don't want to trade with Rome, so let's trade with what's that? Okay. Petitioner approaches, and we got our tech. We got to get our cohorts. Yay! Sweet, and we've got a lot of money. We've got some manpower, so we can probably start working on that a little bit. A senior citizen by the name of Wally Hramdred approached our king in private this morning. Oh, nice. In a hushed voice, he spoke of a vision of the near future in which he was found by his loved ones having been struck by divine lightning. While with shaking hands, he offered all of his worldly goods to the state. How awful, we shall take good care of him. We've gained 35 gold. It's loyalty. Or convince him that all will be well and we gain stability. What we want, stability or money? We got a lot of money. Stability. This is not good. Okay, can you see? Crusader, can you see Damnonia over here? He's got most of England. The acceptance of Astian recruits within the army has taken a turn for the worse, where initially the biggest problems were a lack of discipline and morale. Now outright mutinies have begun to emerge. The men refuse to fight alongside those they consider to be barbarians, foreigners, and enemies. Their anger, fueled by hurt pride and supported by some prominent and vocal leaders, is no longer directed only at their supposed Astian brothers in arms, but also at the ruling government itself. If we do not act quickly, this may escalate still further. Choices are, this experiment has gone on for long enough. Get minus 15% on the integration process. We don't want that. So that's out. We must carve out the heart of this mutiny before it spreads. And we will increase the integration, and culture happiness will increase. But Swionia and integrated cultures gain the following: minus 2.5% culture happiness, and the Legion will take 20% damage to its cohorts. That sounds not good. Or an example made of some of their leaders will bring them back in line, and the integration process will increase by even more. Mutineers are silenced. The culture happiness goes up by 7.5. That sounds good. And Ashley Gundred the Venetian dies. Isn't that the guy who is this? Oh, our leader here. Die. Leader of our legion. Just 10 military experience. That would best be Scorn. Let me do something here. I'm gonna do this. It's just this will give us discipline. That this will allow us to law for raising legion freely. I have to actually enact it. Cohorts. I already. What is that? Is it a law? Or do I just get it? Just can I just do it? Let me go to the. See. Of the law. Did a lot of work to get that cohorts for it to not be able to recruit legions. What is the mechanism? We'll be able to raise an unrestricted number of legions. Okay, so this is the thing. They're not a great power. You have to be a great power. I just got cohorts. This is what happens when you don't read the whole thing, I guess. I'm not going to be great power like ever. Only halfway to great power. So I'm not going to get the other legions. Damn it. I thought all you needed was cohorts. That's my bad. That's how you learn, right? Okay, so if I do this, leader of our legion dies, and he's really good. It's like our best guy. Have a replacement for him. It's the Otis guy. He's a Gundred. And so we'd lose all of the power base advantage. Gundry have it. Why? What's going on? He's got should be simpler. All right, but these other things. So if he dies, this is morale damage. Okay, we have 96 years left. I think we have something like that. Yeah, 96 years. Okay, thanks, Anderson. Appreciate it. So let me see what's happened to our legion. Have to get. Should have unlocked this and it didn't. Pisses me off. But you not be able to raise legions, military service. I got to get this one back. 35. Witch. First video, witch have an overhaul, like more witch content is put into the game. I do like the witch content. That's what you're talking about, or is that a spelling error? I'm talking about witches. Got here, aggressive expansion's high, exhaustion's high. This would help us with more exhaustion. Which we probably want to have happen. This is affecting the happiness of the population. This would help with more money, but we're making a lot of money. Let's go down here. Our leader is popular right now, so let's go here. Donna. Treasures in the reliquary, we can put something in. Help. Port defense. Pop conversion speed, that's a thing. Aren't some of these things already in other places? Well, that can't. Yeah. Fertility. Sprig of Tear. Dog figurine. Okay, so spring idols, food modifier increase. Just locally. This temple is Verdum. It's in Arcteria. Seems to have a problem. What? Oh, these are the choices of the things I can put in there. Pop conversion speed. Now, is this local too, or is it everywhere? Or defense? Modifier. Okay. Witch. Oh, Vampire Masquerade. Yeah, I recall that there was a big vampire CK3 mod, but I didn't play it. Uh-oh. Western Roman dictatorship has taken over the top spot again. They're apparently kicking butt on the Eastern Republic, so they're going for empire like somebody was talking about, right? Our capital is here. It is not necessarily a holy place, maybe. This is a holy place. We want to integrate these guys. I think we can. Let's take a look. Let's start integration of them. Okay. Bring that back into Suionia. That'll give us a few more pops that might help our legion. Trying to get our political back up to 35. So that we can get the Royal Guard back, so we can start. Only going to have the one legion unless we ever become a great power, which is kind of a drag. What's this? Hiring devotion, Arbogast, splendid, some stability. Good. We need to get this positive. Our legitimacy is just garbage. Let's look at our. I wanted to look at something here. The idea is oratory. So we need this general loyalty, but we also need to increase our influence range. Research points. Corruption. So I guess it probably wasn't. Commerce income. Capacity. I don't know. Somewhere I know there's like a way to increase your. Doesn't matter now because we were trying to make it with them and they're falling apart here. Okay. Near pillar in the main tab of the capital, there's a dedicate to make a city a holy site. Okay, let me. Capital. Saying your pillar in the main tab. This. Temple of Florana. Okay, you say there's something to make it a holy site? There is a holy site. Yeah, there's a holy site there. So, is that what you meant? That's not what that says? Temple of Fludana. Roborg. Okay. Right. So we are getting into the last little bit of time here. really want this integration thing to happen faster. Okay, we're almost there. When this happens, I think that we'll be able to colonize the thing and finish the mission. So we're almost there. Take a look at this guy's 16. So he's almost 16. Be able to get married. Birthday is on the 24th of December, so in about 6 months we'll need to that. King's kids are both one. Are they twins? They're not twins. They must be Irish twins. There, you just turned 2. Umbra turned 2. Gaining some good stats here. It's good. Want this to be 35. A lot of money. Definitely need to do some cities as soon as this complete this mission. You know? So these guys are integrated now. How come it didn't pop anything up? Usually like pop something up. Maybe now I can pops and get this to happen. Which one of these had the most Eastians? 2, 3. Five. Here. 6. So we'll try to go from here. Well, let's look at this. 5. Go from here. Let's move some pops and we'll move some Eastians from around, I guess. It's the capital. Don't really want to move the capital. 5, 6. Okay, so where else could you care about as much? Where's the capital of this province? Yeah, it's 5 here. So anywhere but here and here, I think, go from. You only have to move a couple. Maybe. Yeah. Funny. Let's take 2 from. No. Take 2. Why didn't it pop? These guys are integrated. Less than 8. Dominant religion. Ah, man, it's got to be the religion too. So what? If we go from here, we could do it. All right. Let's move them from Bella. There we go. All right. Conquer Syria. This will give us 1 free province investment that we'll hang on to until we need it. Now, looks like Syria has to be. So this is Crononia. Crononia province. Where's Crononia province? Provinces. Crononia has to be. Is it the same governor for Crononia and Syria? Vernonia is a Hamdrid. Syria is also a Hamdrid. So we have to decide whether we want it to be a Notice or a Meribades. We have to pick, and whichever family we pick is going to gain skill, prestige, la-di-da, Theotis, or so we do need to change the governor here to Theotis. So we got a good, really good Theotis right here. 18. Looks like we're picking a Theotis on. Who's getting fired here? Ramdri. Let's them off. But they're not scorned, so that's good. Now we've accomplished that. We picked a side. We picked the Theotis family. Okay. Now, Triumph in Venetia. What? Venetia becomes a city. It's Triumph. They get a lot of good things, and the governor gets a finesse. Loyalty's high. We succeeded. Triumph. The coming of the city of Venetia. Our extension of new privileges of investments into the local infrastructure has seen Venetia grow from relative humility into a true Aestian city. While still some way to go before it can rival the great cities of our age, the past 2 years have ushered in a new era of growth and urbanization in this territory. These are the best of times. Finish mission. Matter of Venetia. Okay, so we got a couple of things to choose from here for our next mission. We can stabilize and grow Asia. Here, which is an infrastructure one. Let's see what it says. Venetia is a governorship under our control, but is also far from the culture and traditions of our capital. We should develop this region and encourage migration of loyal citizens of our own culture into the region to create a core of loyal subjects here. That sounds like a good thing to do. This mission will deal with developing the region of Venetia. This will include create a core of loyal subjects in Syria, Rugia. Syria and Rugia, I guess, is this area. And increase the food supply, which Lugia has been suffering for food for a long time. They have not very good. That's option 1. Option 2, the matter of Germania Superior. Our fortunes await in foreign lands. The Germania Superior region. This is something we probably don't want to do. Not want to do this. We probably never wanted. No, it's not that. Chia. What else? Adonisia, Chia. It gets us closer to Rome, but we're already pretty close to Rome. Might not hurt to have another bit of property, right? Every little bit helps in some ways, especially since we're trying to get to great power, you know what I'm saying? Not that we will. God, I just don't see how. Just don't see how. I think that before we're doing this, it would be good to do the infrastructure thing. We do have a lot of money that we could pour into the infrastructure right away. That might be a good thing for us to do. And then once we've completed that, then we'll be like, okay, well, let's go down here. We'll see what the world's like then. How's that sound? Anybody who's listening. Almost got our legions back. Too close to Rome is bad. Yeah, I know. When we're already look at how close we are. This is our narrow window here. I mean, they don't, as far as I know, they don't have a casus belli against us. Still dealing with Eastern Rome. Aqua, that is. Those places we need to beware. So I mean, if we put a city in over here, or multiple cities in over here, we get some double forts going and stuff. That's what we need to do. We need to hold out We need to hold out as long as we can. We got 96 years or something like that. All right, let's do the other mission. We'll do this. We'll stabilize and grow Venedig. See what we got to do. Okay, city. We put a city into Syria, Rugia, and get a couple of things, and that's good. So we only settlement. What is this? Oh, so once we have a city here, then we can do fort level city status. Yeah, so we got to build a city there. That's the thing. Growth of Sweergium. So we got to put a city there. Sweergium. Or what is this? Marsignia. It's farming settlements and all settlements producing food. So we got to find the one settlement in there that doesn't have a farm. Put a farm there. Didn't I destroy a farm and put a fort someplace? That's true. This is a good one. We're going to make it at least produce better food. All right. So let's look at farm situation. Ish. Got a farm already. Farm. Livestock. Fish. No farm. What have they got? This is the place I put a fort. Why? Put a fort here because this is the capital, is it? Needs to be a city, I guess, so that I can put farm there and more forts. Yeah, like, yeah. Let's see. I'm lacking lacking here to build any of these cities. I have the money, but I don't have the political influence. So you know what I need to do is I have to go to my government offices and I need to get these guys. I need to do what I can do to get these guys' loyalties up. Let's make sure I can put free hands on anybody. It's the first step. Already got it. Already got it. Already got it. Already got it. Got it. Got it. Aha. One. But you. Already got it. So how much money have I got for bribes? I want to save my bribe money. You never know when you need it. It's doesn't have a lot of funds. I'm sure that city in the mission to build that is in the mainland. It's future Berlin. Oh yeah. So you know, even though this one isn't the mission, I guess there is part of the mission is that since I have to build a farm there, I need a city there. So Eridenum, province of Marsignia. So what is it saying? It's wanting us to move the capital to Caridenum. Or it's not telling me, or I can just do this. So here, if I wanted to move the capital down here, I don't know that I want to do that. Sure, see. So looks like I have to choose between this or this. If I just make a city there, I don't have to make this the capital. I'll automatically get this. So that's the move, I think. Make this a city, build a farm, accomplish that. And then I need 2 other cities also, which means I need to get a lot of political. So we'll be gunning for that. Because I also want to get my levy back up. Coming in on the final time here. Treasury of Urbimar Theodos. It seems Urbimar Theodos has got his hands on a lot of wealth as he has started investing a great deal of silver into building a reputation for himself. Though it is unclear exactly where he found these riches, his efforts are surprisingly effective. With his increased popularity, Ebermer has started vying for a more powerful position in Sweonia, shamelessly comparing himself to our king, Rocco Gundred. Who is this? Governor of Benin. I just put this guy in. Can't do anything for the event. Do a quiet time. It's too legitimacy. You can't really afford to do that. Don't like losing popularity. Don't like him losing loyalty. Here we get money. He loses loyalty. He loses too much loyalty, then have to give him free hands. He has gained. This is the better here to give him this. Sell you kid, Civil War ends. Interesting, interesting. Tree, first one, the city, 80%. Saying, they're saying this is Berlin? Yeah. Got another disloyal person here. It's the no risk of civil war. Not that big. This is the guy that got his governorship revoked that last mission. So before I do any of that city stuff, I need to be able to affect my legion. I need to card back in. I wish I knew how this got. It's not a red something. Well, it's going to affect our stability. Get a levy size modifier. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's go to the left. So looks like and add a couple to the Legion here. We have the manpower, we have the money. So let's take a look. One to go. Put 2 into the 3. Not in the mission tree. Right, city in the center. Oh. Okay. Venetia prospers. The Council of Venetia have sent an envoy proclaiming that harvest, trade, and taxation have all produced a huge surplus this year. In a splendid show of national spirit, they decided to offer the additional income to the state. Perhaps we could let them spend the money for their own uses, however. He loses 10 loyalty and we gain 20. That's not worth it. But to the merchants, the territory of Venetia would gain marketplace. Could be good. Hold some local games. He gains 5 popularity and increases loyalty and happiness. Ask the residents what they want, and they just get some random thing. But for 20 gold or whatever, that's. Or we try to. All right, Crusader, I'm just about to wrap up anyways in about 5 minutes or so. But I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you later. We'll be streaming again in a couple days on Thursday. So hope to see you then. Definitely seeing you on the Discord. Take it easy there, buddy. So we don't want to do this. I don't know his what? This is popularity. Boys are live. Who are the boys? What do you? So we're trying to get this up to 50 so we can build a city, and our score's taking a hit, drop down to 5th. Western Rome has climbed the ranks there. Eastern Rome, not looking too good. Oh, the boys, I see. So you're saying. I guess. Is that what you're saying? Middle of Rome here? How that happened. I feel like that didn't used to be there like that. It's funny. Uh-oh. He was the physician of the Meribades family. Let's put it Meribades up. Gas. Physician. And it needs to be a Meribades. Flavius Meribades. We could check the Navy and see if there's a better guy. See if there's another Meribades in the good. Notice this Meribades 6. He's better. So we could take his. Now, if we take his away, then that doesn't help the job. Let's see if we could replace him with that other Meribades. It wasn't as good though. All right, yeah, we'll definitely see you on the Discord, Anderson. And yeah, I'm just about ready to wrap up. Anyways, I'm just gonna putt around for a couple minutes and then close the stream. But I definitely appreciate you hanging out. Hope you had a good time. No, I did. This way. Select. So we'll put this position. Select. Position spot. He's not eligible for that position. He had to 6. That stat. Is it going down for a second? Eligible. Just doesn't want to be position. Come on. Just not very many bodies guys around. Solve this problem next time. Look around to try to figure it out. So definitely made progress. We took over a bunch of property here. We are up against a less powerful Rome than we once were, but they're still definitely scary in their dictatorship right now. Not a republic. So see what happens next time on Thursday. Until final death, Gusty will see you.